another episode of This Square Room. My name is Jonel, and I'm here with my co-host Hugh-Gene and Deswayne. We upload new episodes every single Tuesday, so be sure to come back every week for new episodes.
I've been awake for like 5 hours. This is unheard of.
Okay. Okay, nobody feels bad for you. 5 hours?
During the day.
12.
Yeah, but you're used to this. You're used to the sun. The sun just sucks so much energy
The
from
sun
people.
gives you energy.
No,
Gives
not
you
me.
vitamin D.
No.
Well, hold on. I will say for context, when you say being awake for 12 hours, that's not uncommon, but we will preface it by saying you were working all day, so you're physically exhausted as well.
I could probably run for like 5 kilometers, but yeah.
Oh, okay, maybe
All
not.
right.
Okay, just emotionally exhausted?
No, just yeah.
Well, you said you're tired, but
I'm
then you're
still
like,
tired,
I can run for
but
5 kilometers.
I can push my body.
Okay.
Only push I'm pushing is the blanket. That's
Yeah,
it.
but 5 hours, that's ridiculous. guys.
But it's the sun, man. It's so bright.
gives you energy.
The sun's not even out right now.
No, but it was.
It's 6:45.
Notice
and
I'm
the sun-
inside and I'm still squinting. Like,
Well,
You're always
Okay.
that's
squinting.
because you're.
all right.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
Trust me, man. I
Yeah.
squint too, man. Got them chink.
I know. I was driving and like the
thing
sun is like beaming in my face, and I'm just
like,
like, no, I was just like, okay, let me just squint a little bit and I'll be fine. And I'm watching people pull down their sun visor and put their glasses on.
I had to take off my sun visor.
Pathetic.
My sun visor literally does nothing in my car. I just like you put it down. It's like doesn't do anything.
Yeah, it has to be right at the right angle, otherwise it's useless.
There's no angle.
And the thing is, like,
This is my sun visor.
why is it so tiny?
Because it's a tiny fucking
tiny
car.
car.
I took it out.
Oh,
Weight
you're
reduction.
just like, if
No,
I
it
can't
would
see, I
block. It
can't
would
see.
block the
Too
light.
much of the windshield.
No, it would block like the traffic light sometimes.
Oh,
So I have to be like, what's this?
you're like, is it time to go?
Yeah.
Yeah, no. Compared, like, you don't have like big eyes. Hugh. Well, actually, they say like everyone's eyeball is relatively the same size, like in their head. It's about how it like sits in the socket and like your eyelids and stuff. But like your eyes aren't like.
My eyes are Filipino.
All right.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
No,
That's
but like
fair.
compared to like Dez's eyes are like both of
His-
you
Yeah,
have
no.
similar eye
This
types.
is
But when,
Korea. Mine's
when-
Filipino.
oh,
That makes sense. That if you're gonna compare it, that does make sense.
I don't.
Because if you see him,
I
you're
hate
like,
it
okay,
here.
you're
I've had people speak the language to me, so it's fine.
No, but I'm saying if you see Hugh, you're like, oh yeah,
His
he
eyes
has
are
tiny
changed.
eyes. But then if you look at him beside you, you're
Yeah,
like, no,
you're
no,
like-
he has big eyes compared
so
to
that
you.
makes sense. Filipino.
Filipino, Korean.
Because people will see a Filipino person and be like, oh, you're Chinese. And they're like, what the fuck? No, I'm not. And then you see a Chinese person, you're like, oh, you're Chinese.
Honestly, I feel like you should learn Tagalog.
No, that's too hard.
Why?
How do you pronounce it?
Tagalog?
Huh.
You're like,
I-
Tagalog?
How'd you know?
Because that's how an idiot would pronounce it.
Tagalog.
I thought about what's the dumbest way I could pronounce this word.
I actually used to say
Tagalog.
I used to tell them too, like, I don't know how to pronounce it, so I'm just going to say, do you speak Tagalong?
Tagalong.
Mhm. And they look at me with such disgust.
You went to Pope, so they're probably just like, what the hell is this guy saying?
Tagalong.
I don't really have any Filipino friends anymore, so there's no use for me to learn it.
There's so many at my work. Oh, my
I
God.
don't really need it anymore. And I don't really have people come up and speaking that to me because I'm in Oshawa, so
Yeah, that makes sense.
not a lot of Filipinos there, just a lot
Yeah.
of whites.
A lot.
And a couple blacks coming in.
Yeah.
Some
Slowly
blacks.
but surely.
There's black people out there for sure.
Sprinkling little blacks.
Yeah, they're coming.
They're coming. Hopefully they don't make it like Ajax.
Oh, boy.
I hope they don't, because I'll be pissed.
Are you saying there's too many black people?
Yeah, way too
No,
many.
it's just because like everyone that's all the Scarborough niggas, they just go to Ajax.
Because it's like close, but not that
But
close.
no,
so it's like,
Pickering's close.
no, but that's it.
Stop
It's
at
not.
Pickering. Okay.
I actually feel like there's probably more black people in Ajax than Pickering. Yeah.
Oh, of course, yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's just like white, black, and then back to white. It's like a.
It's like a reverse Oreo.
Exactly.
Is that what you're about to say?
Or it's like a corned beef sandwich, or it's like a steak sandwich. You know, the middle is just brown.
I was about to say like we were here and then he like
Yeah,
kept
he-
going.
It's okay.
No, but you were about to say a reverse Oreo, right?
Yeah, I was.
Right. So why can't we just have a moment
But I
together?
just.
He's like, it didn't feel
minute,
right.
the minute he realized we almost had a moment, he's like, "Yeah, corned beef sandwich. Corned beef
That's
is not
red.
black.
Yeah,
Why
that's
would it be
red.
black?"
It's like I'm not gonna say it. Never mind.
Yeah. Right before we started
Like-
recording, I was trying to explain to these two knuckleheads, that's a word I don't think I've ever used, what DEVlL DlCK was on behalf of all of my ladies. Because
welcome.
what did you guys
It sounds great.
think
It
it
just
was?
sounds good when you say devil dick.
Devil dick, I mean, if you're a fuckboy, you're gonna like take it as a compliment.
I would take it as a compliment even if I'm not a fuckboy.
No, but you guys don't understand how it. You guys are like, oh yeah, my dick's so good that it'll, have you speaking in tongues or some shit. Like,
don't you remember the sound my dick made?
For a second, I was like, what are you talking about? And then you did that stupid laugh.
Mine made pop 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 sounds.
Yours sounds like it needs to go to the ER.
Mine sounds like
It needs to go to the mechanic, not the ER, the mechanic.
Yeah, which is worse because your penis should never go
Never.
into the
like, all right, sir, wrench on my cock, all right?
What did you say, Des, after that episode? You told me that like people, like your friends,
They like Hugh's dick sound.
liked Hugh's.
Yeah,
They said that they didn't like mine because it was like so typical.
Yeah.
What was yours?
Mine was like the beginning of a movie, like the
Yeah.
But like, first of
That is
all,
pretty typical.
everyone listening, you fucking haters, I don't have a dick, so I feel like I was very creative for someone who doesn't have one.
No,
like,
maybe
right
it
off
wasn't
this-
creative
Not
enough.
really,
Yeah.
Sorry, buddy.
It's like, of course you would say that because you don't got a dick.
I got a
Right,
unique
ask me
sounding
the sound my
dick.
vagina would make, and then you're going.
Don't touch me there!
I hate you guys so much.
Get away!
My vagina would scream.
Nothing but screaming.
Ew,
That was nasty. I was so
so
disturbed.
nasty. Explain to them what he did.
He put his hands together in front of his mouth, and as he started screaming and getting louder, he would open it ever so slowly.
AKA vagina lips.
Yeah,
Disgusting.
that was a good one though.
I didn't want to turn sideways.
No, that was good.
Just that
Apparently
was
that's a
enough.
thing too, eating vagina sideways.
Oh, I eat vagina all kinds of direction.
But sideways, apparently it's better to do it sideways for the person. That's what I've heard.
I don't know.
A lesbian told me that.
Oh, okay.
So I would believe her because that's the only thing they can
No,
do.
no, because it depends on your partner.
Okay.
He just froze. He's like, I guess.
I guess so.
No, because didn't you take like human sexuality in college or something?
Yeah.
So yeah, you're the king of like one thing. It's like weird because
Violent,
Hugh speaks and he's like very like I don't give a fuck, blah, blah, blah. But like when it comes to like women's sexuality, he's very in tune with like what do you call it?
What?
Like I don't know, when you speak, like you're very conscious about like the partner and like
The
what
vagina?
well, yeah.
Well, it's also because of a Vice article I read. Like back when Vice was
God,
cool.
Vice.
This was when Vice was punk rock and cool. Not now. Vice is fucking pussy now. But like there's a, you can actually probably, if you Google it, you can probably find it. It's what's it called? It's pretty much an article that explains how to eat vagina, and like the guy explains different kind of vagina, like the easy vagina, the difficult vagina, the blah 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 blah, and he goes through like each step. And I read it, and that's how I learned.
But do you?
And I used like, and when I first did, I literally went through like the articles, like do this, and it worked. And I realized, this is the kind of vagina. Do this,
What
and
is
it
it?
worked.
Spell the alphabet with your tongue.
There is the alphabet stuff. There is other stuff too.
Oh, seriously? That's a thing?
That's
Yeah, it's a thing. It's too much work. Yeah,
I feel like it's not good in the long run, but I do feel like for someone who's doing that for the first time and they're going down on someone, it's a good thing to try to do. But I wouldn't recommend just like,
boys.
just going for it and spelling the. First of all, you look like the devil right now. You look like you're possessed. No, devil dick is
It's a good thing, guys.
It's like, you know how like girls have that one guy and he is not good for her.
That's her
He
fault.
is okay. We're not talking about the actual relationship. I'm just talking about the dick. You're like, it's her fault. Why would she make bad decisions? No, it's like, that guy, like the fuck boy, the guy who like just plays with her emotions or whatever it is. Whatever reason, he's not a good guy.
That makes sense. Though.
But the dick is good, so you keep coming back.
So the devil's in here. He's like, hey, do the good stuff you want to do.
Yeah, that's essentially devil dick in like a nutshell. Yeah.
Go to church.
So devil dick, it's like, I guess you can take it as a compliment because
I
like the
would.
dick is good enough.
I would.
So can we call it Satan's vagina?
Yeah, I don't like the name though. I feel like we need to come up with a better name because devil dick is like DD, like it's like a play on like the letters, but like
The Voldemort's vagina.
no.
We're getting there.
I don't know the unspoken one or whatever the fuck it is. I'll call it Satan's puss.
Satan's.
Just got Satan's pussy, man.
Honestly, I like that better than Satan's vagina.
It just screams at you.
Don't you? What, like mine? Yeah, that's what happens anytime people get too close.
It is I, Satan's pussy. Enter if you dare. I want to go home.
Like that movie, I've actually never seen it, but the movie Teeth, where the girl,
I
her
heard
vagina
about it.
has teeth in it. I feel like, there was
It's pretty much.
what?
That's pretty much crazy vagina right there. It just has teeth. This locks you in, and it's like, give me a baby.
Well, I think the idea of the teeth is that it can actually bite your dick
Yeah.
off. Not, it's not like a gentle hold. It's like,
Don't go, please.
yeah, no, it's not like a, what do you call those? A Chinese finger trap?
Yeah.
Ugh. Worst things in the world.
I've never seen one.
I put one finger in and I got scared. I'm like, I don't want to do it. I don't want to do this.
I've never actually seen one. I've seen one on TV, but I've never seen one in real life.
I've seen one in real life. I don't think I've ever like I didn't do it myself. I'm pretty
scared.
sure.
You know that I hate? I hate that I don't see kids lick poles in winter anymore.
Because they've evolved.
I hate that shit.
Yeah, no, I've done it.
I've done it.
Yeah, I've done
I was scared as
I
fuck.
did
Why
it.
would you guys do it?
Because why the fuck not?
Like, I'm a boy. What do you expect me to do?
Shit.
Not do it?
Exactly. Fuck.
Oh my god, what idiots.
Yeah.
Also, in the times of COVID, I don't think we're going to be seeing that
Any pole
in the
licking.
future. Yeah.
If I see a kid do it, I'm like, that's a fucking.
I
rebel
will
right
give
there.
you $30
That's a
to lick
fucking
that pole.
rebel. I'm like, that kid's fucking a punk
You're going
rock.
places.
$30 with the way
Yeah, but kids don't know that.
the
right?
value appreciation. They're gonna be
They don't know that.
like 50 or
They're
nothing.
going through hard times right now,
Remember when you
Anything
could like
is
get a kid to
anything.
do something with $1?
Oh my
still
god,
get
I
to
would
do
be
something
that
with
kid.
$1.
A young kid, but now like a
I could do
10-year-old,
a
if
kid.
you're like, I'll give you $1.
No,
they're gonna
you exactly. You think they would? They'd be like, no, give me 10, and you're like
Then
5,
go fuck yourself.
and they'd be like, okay, bye.
But you don't know the
You're
value of $1, you little shit.
they're like, we do know it has no value anymore.
The penny's gone, everything's
$1's
gone.
not even actually worth $1.
Exactly. Even at the dollar store,
Yep.
when you're seeing shit for like $2.50, $4, I'm like, what the fuck is this?
suing you, Dollarama.
Yep.
Should be a tunerama.
Yesterday, I had a conversation with Hugh, and I don't know. He said something stupid, and I was like, "Go suck a nut," like jokingly, of course. And then he goes, "Hmm," and I was like, "What?" I'm like, "Wait, what was that pause?" Like, you seem intrigued. Like, would you actually lick your balls if you could? And he was like, I don't know, maybe, probably not. Like, he was going back and forth.
Go to the source of life.
So no, but then I was like, would you no, I lied. I'm so sorry. He thought about it and then he was like, yeah, he probably would. That was the consensus. And then I was like, okay, would you like suck your own dick if you could? And he was like, probably not. And I was super confused because, again,
That's the point.
if I haven't made it clear this episode, I don't actually have a penis. But if I did, I feel like I would prefer to like suck my own dick than my own balls.
This is a
Because you
joke.
have to like bypass.
It's a joke. I wouldn't actually suck my nut.
Oh well, I was gonna say like
It'd be
if
pretty
I had to
hard.
choose one or the other, I'd actually rather lick my balls.
Why?
It's less weird.
Yeah.
It's less weird?
Yeah.
What, you feel like it's more intimate to do the dick?
I feel like it's a lot. Like you're doing a
My
lot.
balls are just like,
Yeah, just
That's oh my god. Both of you
That's it.
made yours is more cartoony, but that was like
much
that was
it.
like gobbling.
pretty much it. That's all you gotta do. Just gobble the balls.
No. What?
Sorry. I'm just thinking about it.
But that's a thing that people do. One, if you're super flexible, but I know
Yeah.
there was like I can't remember who it was. It was some celebrity who allegedly had like ribs removed.
He
So
did.
Was it?
Yeah, he did.
Removed his ribs.
So he-
So he can suck his own cock.
Sick.
It was an
he
actual
was,
thing.
he was probably just like, no one could
He's
get the job
lonely.
done right.
I'm a rock star that can't get his cock sucked. Let me do it myself.
Maybe he's like all these women, like they're not good at
I
it.
can't
so.
do it, so let me get a man
If
to
you
do a
want something
man's
done
job.
right, you got to do it yourself. That's what they say.
Give himself a man job.
A man job.
Oh, so
Only
uncomfortable.
one person that hopefully so listens will understand that. It's none of you will. It's fine.
it's a
only for
listener
literally-
joke.
It's only one person. I've known this guy for years.
Alright.
It's a man job joke.
Man job.
Yeah, see, I'll be honest. What I hear is like, oh, I have an inside joke about a man job with a male friend. It sounds like y'all,
Hey.
experimented back in the day. And I'm not hating. No, by all
Clearly
means.
you are.
No,
There's a little bit of aggression behind your voice.
it's not aggression. It's
a little
confusion.
bit of a little bit of judgment.
It's just I'm just confused.
Stay confused.
Because rather than explain it, you're like,
Nah.
no, it's just for him. He knows about the man job.
It's okay.
Like, it's very,
Only he knows.
I'm just very surprised that in this hypothetical situation that both of you would choose the balls.
Yeah,
over the
no,
dick.
definitely.
Yeah, why not?
I don't know.
If I'm a woman, I'll just lick my own butthole.
You wouldn't lick your vagina.
Nah,
You'd lick
it's
your
too
butthole.
intimate.
If I was a woman, I would.
Too intimate.
Well, like
I would
your butthole.
lick my clit, but I wouldn't stick my tongue in my vagina.
Makes sense, yeah. Just punch the bag.
Yeah, just.
It's like, fucking
It's
bitch.
aggressive.
Well, that's what eating vagina is. It's aggressive.
It's not aggressive.
This is aggressive. If you were to like put a mirror on someone's face of what they're doing, exactly, that's it. It's a very aggressive thing.
Not a mirror. You need like glass so you can like
Like
see.
a glass
through.
vagina
What?
to see what you're doing.
Oh no, I just meant like like a just
mirror in front of it.
No, not a mirror because a mirror reflects it back to you. You want a glass so you can see the person through it.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
It's not that
Like
very.
you see what they.
Same
But
with
that's just
sucking a wiener. It's not like a slow fucking.
It could be.
It could be, but no one wants that.
You know what I like in hentai?
Oh god, just the start of that.
Sometimes they get
Are you
rid
okay?
of.
Jesus.
Hentai. It's real aggressive.
They make the guy kind of like almost invisible, so that when you see just the female and you see her like sucking dick and her head is just moving back and forth, but you don't see anything.
Oh, so you can imagine yourself like peeling.
Yeah, exactly. And like just seeing like a
But
woman
hentai,
by
that's,
itself,
like,
it looks so
cartoony,
weird.
right?
No.
Oh, it's
Hentai
not?
literally means pervert.
Oh, does it?
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
You're a hentai. I always thought hentai was like it's like a fucking cartoon.
It is.
It's anime porn.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what is your question? I'm talking about hentai.
No. Right, but I'm like, how do you like just to see like? Does that do something for you?
Of course.
To see a cartoon woman
Oh,
and
fuck
imagine
yeah.
her suck your dick?
Leela? Holy shit. Leela will suck the shit out of my dick.
Leela was fine. Yeah.
Oh
she
She
was,
had one eye.
I don't care.
yeah, but it was beautiful.
It was beautiful. So
It was
big
a
and
fucking
luscious.
black dot.
Oh. And when they went on that planet with the giant women, oh my god, I masturbated to
Snoo-snoo?
that. Yes. I masturbated to that episode so
Did you
many
ever
times.
watch Futurama?
Yeah, I love Futurama.
Oh, because you seem lost.
No, I'm.
You're just like, I just don't find it funny.
The snoo. Yeah, I like the snoo.
Yeah, it was
I like the
great.
Amazonian ladies.
Yep.
Scared me in a good way.
In a great way.
In a great way.
Oh god. And I know there's a place like that on Earth.
You give me Dr. Zoidberg vibes.
Ugh,
What
boy.
does that mean?
Not a good thing.
What's mean?
The thing is, I don't think you guys realize which one of you I was talking about.
That's what makes it mean.
You didn't look left, so
I didn't look at either one of you.
you look straight ahead
Nope,
and then you look
I
at your
looked down.
phone.
I looked down on purpose. I did not. I am not gonna say which one.
I can go with Kif. If that's his name. Kif is the green alien.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was sweet.
I want to go with the other guy. I like the other guy.
Zaf Brannigan.
Yeah, that's me.
Yeah, because he was a dick.
Yeah.
And he thought he was the shit, and he
The
thought he
shit.
could like lay pipe, and he really couldn't. So you're saying that's you?
That's me.
I like Bender. That's my favorite.
Yeah, you're definitely a bender, like a
Better
don't give
attitude.
a fuck. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like Bender, man.
Better attitude.
No, Bender attitude.
Oh. I was like, he does not have a better
It
attitude.
sounds like a bottom attitude.
Oh, no.
That's what Bender attitude's like. Bend over.
No.
That's crazy. Do you think you'd be a bottom or a top?
Verse, we talked about
I can
this.
do both.
Oh, sorry. This was
Before
BD
my time.
before Des. Yeah.
Yeah, no. A
We
girl told me
discussed
that I'm
we
a
would both be
bottom.
verse. You think?
I
think
don't know. I never thought about it. A girl was just like, "You seem like a bottom. You're too nice." I'm like, I don't like that.
that was her trying to see if like you'd
If
be
I'd
open
be
to
open,
pegging.
no, not at all.
Let me open that butthole up, buddy.
I mean, if she wants to eat my asshole, sure. Won't oppose.
Yeah, I think Hugh is probably someone who's like a true verse, whereas like I'm a verse with like bottom tendencies. You know,
That makes sense.
because like I gotta be in the mood to top, like you know, but like default, like I'll just bottom. Whereas like I think he would be like, oh, whatever, you know, if it's a top date, it's a top date. If it's a bottom date, it's a bottom date. I feel like you're a top.
I thought I'd be a top,
What do you
but
think?
I think I'll be.
I don't really think
I understand why she says bottom. I get it. I get
Why?
it. Because I'm really nice. So it's kind of like they want to be in charge. Sure, go ahead.
Well, I mean, the way you were soliciting Q the other day, that's real bottom energy.
Boy.
That's not just bottom. That's like power bottom energy. Every time we talk about it, Hugh's face is like he tries to hide it, but it's like low-key disgusted. He's just like, why are we talking
I wanna
about
go
this?
home.
I'm
I
traumatized.
want nuggets.
From where?
Wendy's probably.
Wendy's?
That's
where he's going. Wendy's.
Because after that day, like I had McDonald's ones because I was actually curious. I wanted to compare.
McDonald's nuggets are always the best, only when they're well done, when they're fresh. There.
No.
Yes.
I had fresh ones, and I was like, Wendy's is better.
Stop saying Wendy's.
What is it?
Wendy's.
Fucker. It's Wendy's.
Wendy's is a thing though.
Is there
Wendy's diner? But that's not what you're talking about.
It's not. But I don't care what these people. I don't know. They can think for them. I don't care. I just feel like Wendy's. It just tastes more like real chicken. I felt like, and it's cheaper.
Wow, you just remind me of something.
Burger King's cheaper too. Burger King's like 99 cents for 50. Yeah,
but it tastes so nasty.
Yeah, but it makes you
it.
like question it.
Because I'm paying so much less money, so I'm like,
Wendy's
so
has
gross.
like their nuggets are like crispy, and then they also have really good chicken strips too. I don't know if you've ever tried their strips, but they're good.
I just don't like the price of them.
Yeah,
What's the price of
Wendy's is good overall. A&W has good strips.
Yes, A&W strips are good.
A&W strips are actually I probably maybe like them a little better than Wendy's. Wendy's are nice and crunchy, like the strips, but they have like a flavor that's a little more salty than the A&W ones.
A&W is great.
A&W to me is like, you know, like the tier list people do.
Yeah,
I would say it's like top tier.
Yeah, 100%.
Top tier.
Yeah,
I think
100%.
top tier. Like all their stuff. The burgers are great. Chicken burgers are great. The fries I like a lot. Honestly, I think McDonald's fries are overrated. That's just me. But
I feel like for most people, Burger King is like bottom of the list.
Really?
Yeah.
I know for me it is. My mom, that's her favorite fast. Like if she gets the opportunity,
But I think
she's
that's
like,
a Jamaican thing.
You think?
Because down there,
it's great.
Their Burger King is fucking amazing.
But all their fast food down there is amazing.
Yeah.
It just tastes real.
And
it's actually legit.
You see how our go-to is McDonald's? Theirs is Burger King or KFC.
Yeah. Oh
True,
my
true,
god,
yeah.
KFC down there. Fuck. It feels so good, dude.
No, it's that good.
It's everything down there. Like the McDonald's was better. The McDonald's, I remember the fries were too salty. But the Burger King and the KFC.
When we left the airport, we went to KFC, and they're like, "Okay, do you want spicy, mild, or barbecue?" All right, give me some barbecue. What do you mean? Oh my god, I was amazed. Thank you, God. It was great. It was great.
I remember. Did I tell you this story? When in Jamaica, where like I remember, it was a day we were supposed to go shopping for like clothes and shit. And then like my uncle just wanted to go to like the fish market real quick, and for some reason he took all my whole family except for me, my oldest brother, and my cousin. And we're pretty much been sitting the whole day waiting. There's no food in the house, by the way. It's a mansion, but there's no food in there.
By the way, you guys heard. I'm gonna let you finish your story, but I want to minimize the food talk because I'm getting really hungry.
I'm
Y'all
hungry
know
too.
how my stomach has been.
Dude, I burnt.
I was wondering why you guys were going, so I just chimed in.
No, I'm enjoying the conversation, but it's also making me like
burnt
salivate.
like 2,600 calories today. I am very hungry too, ma'am.
Okay, it's not a competition. Everyone can eat. It's.
I'm not hungry. I ate so much. I had to fight myself not to go to sleep before I got
You had
here.
to fart yourself?
Fight.
Oh, they said I had to fart myself. I was like, that more. That doesn't make any sense. No, I remember like our uncle, like we were stuck in a mansion. There's no food in there.
Oh, boo! You stuck in a mansion on a beautiful tropical island.
But there's no grocery stores.
But it's like there's no food.
There's no food. I remember we're just stuck there the whole day.
But like that story, like you're trying to make us feel bad for you. Oh, we're
I'm
so
not,
hungry,
though.
but also
I don't
we were
care if
stuck
you
in the
feel bad for me or
mansion.
not.
Good, because nobody does.
I don't need you guys to feel anything for me. It's fine.
You're like, I don't even feel for myself. Go ahead.
No, I just remember we're just like sitting there the whole day.
And they came back with
no, they
KFC?
didn't come back with anything.
Oh.
And my dad was pissed. He was like, what the fuck? Because he thought he's gonna go to the fish market whenever. We had to drive. He pretty much was driving all around Jamaica because my uncle had to say hi to fucking everybody for some fucking fish. And then we just went and he got us a bunch of KFC and told my uncle to fuck off, essentially.
Wow, cool story, bro.
That's the first time I saw weed too. Was
How old are you?
10. It was in front of my uncle's mansion that he was building, and I saw this leaf, and I was like, "What's that?" My dad's like, "Don't stay away from that."
Son.
And then 10 years.
It's the elephant's graveyard.
Then 10 years
Is
later.
that a thing that they say?
Elephant's graveyard?
Yeah.
Lion King.
Oh.
You know, Jamaica's having a weed drought.
Who?
They're having a drought, so they have a shortage of weed.
Who?
Jamaica.
I can believe that.
I didn't think that would be possible to have a shortage of weed in Jamaica.
Imports, exports, stuff
No,
like
it's the people. They're taking too much. Because they had like a drought. They're having a drought right now, apparently.
Well, they just had like a huge flood the other day. What?
Oh, I guess not anymore.
Anyways, so we may or may not have like slightly touched on something similar in a past episode. What was that, Hugh?
Nothing.
Exactly. You know, if people are like listening, like if you say it into the mic, even though it's quiet,
I know
they can
that's
hear
the point.
you.
I want them. It's like.
Yeah, you sound like they're gonna like look around their room. Like, what was that sound?
That's the point.
No. Okay, so if you guys like hypothetically were to hit on a woman, how would you do that?
Hello.
Oh God.
Actually,
Des is gearing
Give me
up.
the scene. Give me the scene.
Hold on. We're gonna.
Okay.
How about this? How do you slide into the DMs? That's the scene.
Hello.
Do you at least do like the
wave
emoji because you wave?
No, just a straight hello with a period. I don't know how I do it. I just say like hi.
Hi. It's a message. What do you do?
Hello, and see what happens. How are you? What's up? I don't fucking know. I don't have game, and I know this. I'm just straight to the point.
Like, if it's a DM, why don't you like say something? I
Some
mean,
bullshit line like, "Hey, girl, I think you're pretty fun." Yeah,
Yes.
that's true.
why would that be a
That's true.
lie if you're sliding
No,
into the DMs?
I think he said it was trying to. Did you say lie?
or line.
Line.
Bullshit
Who
line or
knows?
bullshit
I thought he was
lie?
saying line.
I don't know. I would. Well, I don't
Well,
see
if
the
it's
point
bullshit,
of.
you assume it's a lie anyways.
That's
Yeah, but I
true.
don't see the point of making some like bullshit. Like my intentions are very obvious kind of line.
I don't know. Like, I feel like if it were me, I would take like a respectful but still straightforward approach. So I'd be like, hey, like, just came across your page and I think you're really beautiful. Just wanted to say hi.
I also don't want to message something that they probably gotten messages like 20
100 times, right?
Like, hey girl, you're so fun. I just want to lick your butthole.
But I'll tell you, like, a lot of guys like think that, so then they do the extraness, but
I
then
wouldn't.
it's stupid. No, because they're like, I don't just want to say hello, you're very beautiful, because they feel like, you know,
I'm not
women
gonna tell you
get that
you're
a
beautiful.
lot.
You get that a lot.
Jesus.
You get that enough. I'll just give you with a good old hello and a little.
All right, and you would be a scene left on scene.
Fine.
Oh my gosh. Okay, no. Before we get to you, because you're itching, I want to play something. This is a real DM that a guy in Toronto sent to a woman.
Of course, in Toronto.
And
you sweetie thing.
I'm playing it before Des says his, only because I feel like what Des is gonna say is gonna be super extra, and we're gonna
I've heard this.
we're gonna snowball and talk about it. So I'm gonna just play this before. Are you okay?
He was
Is that
doing
what
the
you're
yaye.
No, I know what he was doing.
I'm just sorry.
Are you okay? Is the
Toronto
question.
man possessed me.
You just.
Oh boy.
My pants are slowly starting to sag down.
Okay, so this is like the voice message that he sent.
Oh, he sent a voice message. What the hell?
You hear that? That's the sound of a fucking big dog. That's a wolf. When I message you, you better answer. You understand? For your sexy little ass. Don't ever do that again. Alright?
What is this, like a fucking like 2005 voicemail playing music in the background?
No, from January 27th.
The sad thing is that would probably work.
So he said what's up and then her name, and then I guess she didn't respond, so he sent that. That's why he was
That
like,
could
when I
probably
messaged
work. There's some chicks
barking.
There's some chicks in Galloway that might like that. Like, oh, he's so nice.
So nice. Yeah. I think if that turns someone on, it's because she's like, oh shit, like he's like kind of
Assertive.
aggressive. The assertiveness about it, but like,
I'm just a little girl in Malvern. Oh.
Malaverne.
Malaverne.
He's trying to make it sound nicer than it is, because I thought you were trying to say Malibu at first.
No. With that voice message like that, no, Malibu, no. It's Malvern. No.
All right, Des. Here's your time to shine. If you were to slide into someone's DMs for the first time, how would you do it?
Truthfully, this is me already starting, by the way, when I say truthfully, all right? Truthfully, I've been on your page at least 50 times, but that's not the point. It might sound creepy, and it might probably be LOL, but honestly, I just decided I'd finally message you and tell you that you are beautiful. ... Yeah, that sounds creepier than I want it to sound. LOL. And then I'd send that, right? And I'll be like, no, but seriously, I just want to let you know that I think you are very beautiful. And if you do reply to this, I will probably die instantly. Boom. Sent. And then she's going to reply, LOL, thank you. And then I'm going to put the casket emojis. Boom!
That's because I feel like that could work. That would work.
Honestly, my jaw dropped because
It
I'm
would.
like, if I got that, I would be like,
That would work.
I'm like, I know what he's doing, but
Exactly,
he's
and
doing
it
it
works.
so
That
well.
works.
I would, I would respond. That's a good one. That's a good one, you asshole. Okay, everyone listening, like 100% take notes, because as a woman, like I feel like, because like he's acknowledging that he's creepy and he's being weird and like it's probably been done before, but he's calling it out, but also saying such nice stuff, and then you're seeing a bit of his personality.
And then I get to the point at the end, like honestly, this is actually what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, and then he's serious at the end. It's not just all a joke, but it's not all serious and weird, because serious is too intense.
Exactly.
It's like a good mix. I'm so creeped out at how good that is.
I'm great at this stuff. I just joke around a lot.
Ew, that's so good though.
Thank you.
Wow.
Thank you.
And then Hugh-Gene slides into him. Hello.
Haha. Hey.
No, I would be like, hi, question mark. Like that's how I would
But
respond
also,
to
I just
that.
wouldn't slide in DMs in general.
Yeah, you don't seem like a DM
No,
guy.
I'm not a DM.
No.
I don't like the whole. I don't like that. It's a waste of time to me.
I'm not a fan of that either.
It's all
know
small
what?
talk, because I like small talk. And
The
that's
question
small
was
talk.
DMs though, specifically because this is how the guy, like he slid into her DMs that way.
I get what you're saying by you don't like it. However, I understand that it makes women a lot more comfortable to get comfortable with you through the
I don't feel like that's a
internet
really good way to
than
get
in your
comfortable,
face.
No, but you remember we had a conversation. I don't remember if you were on the episode or not, Des, but we had a conversation about Tinder, and like I was saying that, yeah, you know, you message someone on Tinder. I'm not trying to message you for months and weeks, but I am trying to
Get
like,
comfortable
You guys
with you
know
first.
I'm not a texter generally, and like, but I do want to talk back and forth before I'm comfortable enough to be like, okay, like let's make plans. Whereas Hugh, you said once you match, you're like, hey, want to grab coffee?
Yeah, and it worked like most of the time.
No, for sure. I'm sure some people prefer that. I'm just saying for me, like I don't,
Me
I
neither.
can't.
Me
I don't
neither.
know. You get coffee. You trying to kill me?
If a girl
I
was
don't-
like, "Hey, you want to meet up?" Nope, you're a robot. Don't trust you.
Yeah, but that's different. If it's a girl, it's like you're not real.
I
No one
can't
wants to
believe
be
it.
with me this quickly.
Like I didn't even do anything yet. What?
What do you want from me?
You're like, this is a trap.
Yeah, 100%.
Close those lips, you pussy.
What? Or which lips are we talking
You
about?
know what lips I'm talking about, you mother.
First of all, don't look me dead in the eye when you say that.
So you understand that it's not me, right? It's him with the eyes.
What?
He's always staring in people's eyes. It's not me.
I don't like looking in people's eyes.
He says that, looks up and looks me dead in the eyes and doesn't blink. Like, what? I don't know.
But
Yeah.
I like flirting a lot, so that also helps. I find it very challenging.
Flirting is fun, but it's like if you're flirting with too many people at a time, it's very exhausting.
Nah, it's great.
That's why I couldn't deal with Tinder, because it's like everyone expects you to message them back with like
Oh,
the same
100%.
energy.
That's why I just went straight to the point.
And it's a lot of like small talk, right? But I don't know you, sir, and I don't want to
but
get coffee with you.
But it works for me. That's the thing. That's what I'm saying. Like, just try doing straight to the point.
Right? You just need another straightforward person.
Yeah, I loved it. Fucking loved it. Bullshit.
That's why you guys matched.
I'm like, no bullshit small talk. Fantastic. That's the sign of an introvert.
Yeah, like if I met you on Tinder, Hugh, I wouldn't respond.
Then I go to the next person.
No, I know, but I'm just saying because like we both have very different approaches.
Yeah.
If like you match instantly and then you were just like, yeah, want to meet up, I'd be like,
I didn't say it like that. But I like
hey,
the
want to go
whole-
grab coffee?
No, it wasn't like that. I said the whole. I can't remember exactly what it was, but it was like a whole like line. Skip the bullshit. Blah blah blah. I don't fucking remember it.
Hey, yeah, I know we matched, but I don't. Let's skip the bullshit of going back and forth. Let's just meet up for coffee.
This
Something
is
like
my
that?
name. This is how old am I?
How old am I? First of all, your name and your age are already on
Oh,
your
are
thing
they?
when you swipe.
Oh,
yeah.
you're right. Yeah.
I don't remember. I probably have to see if I think Tinder saves your stuff.
Yeah, it does.
It does.
Yeah,
So I'd probably have to download.
Have you?
To see
Did
it.
you have a Tinder?
I did for like a day.
See, I feel like your Tinder, like you, if it was anything like your slide in the DMs approach, you'd get a lot of initial responses. Like, you know what I mean?
No, God! Like my profile page, you're talking?
No,
The worst. The worst. I like volleyball and chicken.
No, I don't mean that. I mean once I already matched you.
Okay, then yes.
And then
yes.
like,
Volleyball
yeah.
and chicken. Let's go to Popeyes.
Oh my God. You know what you should do, or you should let me do? It's like
Make you a new Tinder.
not make it for. Well,
A
yeah, I
page?
guess technically, yeah.
Ooh, sorry, somebody already beat you to it.
You have a Tinder right now.
No, but Nurse already beat you to it. When I decide to make some kind of dating page, she wants to set it up.
We can work as a team.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
I'm cool with sharing.
Yeah, no problem.
Or you know what? Let her set it up. I just want to swipe a little bit and like see.
See, go through it, right?
I just
Yeah.
want to like, yeah.
Nah, I just like flirting. Even in person, like I'm the type to like walk into a wall on purpose. So you saw that you distracted me, but you thought I accidentally walked into the wall.
A concussion?
Oh, on purpose.
First of all, that's so manipulative.
No, 100%.
That's the dating game.
It's like you're dancing with the line between like, oh, that's cute, he's trying, and like, no, that's very manipulative.
Yeah, no, it is. It is.
I feel
Like I'm
just
looking
dance
at you
the
the whole
line.
way, and you're looking at me like, what is like? Why is he looking at me? Boom, and then all you can do is laugh, like, oh my god, and I'm like, shit.
That's how guys get vagina the easiest. You manipulate it.
yeah, because she's like, oh my gosh, like, oh, he's so corny and he walked into the wall.
exactly,
like,
right?
Corky.
But they go with the corny.
Yeah, but it's like, oh my gosh, like he thinks I'm that beautiful.
Yes.
Like that's so
But he
flattering.
doesn't. Because you're average.
Meanwhile, he planned to walk. What type of psychopath plans to walk into the wall?
This one,
Oh my god, that's some like Ted Bundy shit.
I don't know who that is.
Serial killer.
Oh,
But he was very charming.
okay, then that's me.
He's a good-looking guy.
Okay, great. Yeah,
there's-
okay.
You're like, oh, that's definitely me.
Pretty privilege, man. It's pretty privilege.
When I was in Jamaica in 2019, yes, 2019, went to Jamaica, went clubbing. There's this girl. Ooh, fine wine. Ooh, boy. So I walked past her like 30 times, no cap, like 30 times in the club. And I saw that after maybe the 15th time, she kept looking at me. So I ended up going outside and across the street to a casino where my cousins
Sorry,
were.
question. You were walking just to walk? Like, were you actually pretending
No,
to
I was
go
going.
somewhere?
I was going to the casino where my cousins were. That's what I was
No,
saying.
you said you walked past her 30 times. You weren't going to the casino 30
No,
times.
just back and forth to the bar. But like, I don't really need to go to the bar. But I'm gonna pretend to go. Can I get some cup with some ice?
Get some cup with some ice. Okay.
So she was outside and she was having a cigarette, and I was like, ugh, cigarette, ugh. But she's so fine. So I walk past her and she looks at me and she's just like, ugh, nigger. And sorry, that's the look she gave me. I'm not gonna lie
Was
to
she
you.
black?
Yeah, but that's the look she gave me because it's like I know that you're watching me.
Damn field, nigga.
And she's probably used to it, which I understand. So I didn't say anything to her. So I walked past and then I took a deep breath and like I made sure she could like see and hear me, and I was like, and I turn around. I'm like, sorry to bother you, but I just wanted to let you know that I think you're really beautiful. And yes, I have been looking at you, but I was too afraid to say anything. But I don't know if I'm going to see you again. So I just want to let you know, if nobody told you, you look amazing. And she kind of giggled and she was like, thanks. And I'm like, that's it. I'll leave you alone now. And I went to the casino, stayed there for a bit. Then I went back in the club. So when I was going in the club, because
Is this like on the resort?
on the resort, I was just about to say the club is on the resort.
Club?
And I go to the club and she pulls me aside and she's like, can I ask you something?
The minute she pulled you, you were like,
My
got
heart.
her.
Got him. And she pulled me aside and she's just like, can I ask you something? I'm like, you can ask me anything. And I said it just like that. You can ask me anything. And she started laughing. She's like, okay, so there's a guy behind you and
I hope not.
there's a guy behind you and he keeps staring at me and like I feel very uncomfortable and I was trying to go back to my room, but I think he's following me. I said, don't worry, I got you. So then we started to walk out, and then as we're walking, I realized like we weren't talking. So I'm just like, oh, like, you know, my name is Des, blah blah blah. Like, you know, I'm here with but I introduced myself, and then we were talking, and like she was pretty cool, and the guy was actually following her because I look behind and the guy's following us now.
I'm gonna get you.
So I'm like, I hope you don't think this is weird. And then I hook my arm with hers. And then she's like, oh, no, this is good. And like, she's playing the role. And I'm like, oh my God, we look so perfect together. But I'm saying that in my head. But now I can't play that flirty role because she feels like she's in danger.
Yeah,
but trusted me to. So then I walk her to like the main lobby and I'm like, okay, like, do you want me to walk you to your door or like you're good now that we're inside? And she's like, no, like I'm good. Thank you. I'm like, okay, great. And I dropped her off. I didn't ask her for a number or anything. And I'm just like,
I want to put my penis in your butt. That's why I talked to you in the first place.
but after that, like I didn't flirt with her or anything because I understand like, okay. Now,
Time and place, time
yeah,
and place,
yeah. And because that happened, I can't, me crossing the line now is like I'm doing too much.
Yeah, now you're taking advantage.
Exactly.
But
And
you
you
should have done it, bud.
And I'm a
You should have
genius.
fulfilled the goal.
Don't, he's just
Putting
being
the
Hugh.
pee-pee in
He's
the
just-
butt.
He's just being Hugh. Just let it
That
be.
was your original intention. You should have.
No, he
Pulled
played it. Well,
through.
first of all, the way he played it made her feel safe enough.
to even ask me.
Right.
Yeah. Because she
Now,
probably would have just stood
Did
there.
you ever see her again?
I saw her and her friends one time, but I know they were leaving the next day because she told me like, yeah, we've been here for blah, blah, blah. We're leaving tomorrow. And I was just like, oh my God.
That wasn't the point of us talking to her in the first place.
But it's okay. It's okay. I'm okay with it. I'm glad she's safe, obviously, and I'm glad, she trusted me to walk her back. But that is obviously not why I was looking at her. But that's okay. I'm okay with it.
I have like weird experiences on resorts with people. I think I've been to like 3, and the first 2, the last one, I don't think I had any like, yeah, no, I didn't. But like the first 2, and it's always like 2 people like simultaneously. I don't know. I feel like I'm trying to like see if I should tell the story because like I don't want to expose myself, but it's also like whatever.
You expose yourself enough.
Right, like I've done it before. Okay, the first one, I'm trying to think which one is worse.
Do the worst one.
Do the not worst one.
I was gonna do the not. Yeah, the first one. Okay, so, you haven't, Hugh. I don't know. Have either of you guys seen Gossip Girl? I know you guys probably didn't watch it, but like, okay. For everyone listening, one of the guys I'm talking about looks like Chuck Bass from Gossip Girl.
Is he a pretty man?
Yeah, but he was younger, but he looked like the younger version of this, and he was British.
Hello.
Okay, that makes sense.
Oh, I've seen that guy before.
Right. Yeah.
So he was like an asshole.
He was an actor. He played an asshole. Yeah, the character.
I feel like he just looks like an asshole.
Well, that's why they had him play that role.
An asshole face.
Sure. No, I'm sure he's a nice guy in real life.
I
but
doubt it.
anyways, that's not the point. So we were in Jamaica, and I was with a bunch of friends, and we linked up with some people from.
Linked up.
We
got together.
Yeah, like we met, on the resort, like you meet friends, and then there's certain people that you just like always hang out with. So like for several nights we would all like get together at night, like after dinner, and drink and do whatever. And what?
That's dinner.
He's just thinking about food. Just go ahead. See, I told you. You acknowledge it. That's why.
I know. I acknowledge the stupidity. I'm so sorry.
This is your fault.
don't blame me for stupidity. Okay. Yeah, and I remember it was like one of the last nights. My friend who I was rooming with was like off doing something. I was by myself, so I got together with one of the British guys, and it was like 2 sets of British people. Hello. But like they didn't come together. They met there too. So one was like a brother and sister, and then one was like 2 sets of brothers and sisters basically.
They went on vacation together?
Separately, but they met at the same time.
Right.
Like a brother and sister went on vacation together?
Yeah.
That's not a good combo.
Well, one brother and sister were there with their parents, and then one brother and sister they were there with their parents. They were there for a wedding actually. So they also had a younger cousin that was there. So I was with one of the brothers and then the other family's younger cousin. Mm-hmm. The thing is, he was like underage at the time. He was like, I think like 16 or 17. Like he was young enough that on the resort he had to have like the wristband that said don't serve him alcohol. Right? But I linked up with the one that we've been hanging out with all the time. Like I'd met the younger one, but he was, off with the family, whatever. He wasn't hanging out with us the whole time.
I think I know this story.
Yeah. So yeah, you probably do.
Is it bad?
It's not bad. It's just like weird. It's just weird. So the older one, it was like, oh, I don't mind like hanging out and like whatever. Like I said, we've been hanging out for days. So we all go by the pool and they were like, oh, like let's get in, because I think they heard. I don't think he was there. No, he wasn't there. It was the other brother, like on the other family. But my friends and some of these people had gone skinny dipping prior. So I think he was trying to like get me to go skinny dipping, and I was like, no. It was actually my last night there, so I was like. With resorts, like you tend to like leave super early. Like it was like, oh, I'm leaving at 5 a.m. and it's 1. Like I'm not gonna get wet and like all this stuff right now. And I'm like, plus I wasn't even wearing a bathing suit.
It's going to get brought under.
Well, that's what he said, and I was like, no.
I've done that all the time.
Long story short, they pushed me in the pool. So I was like, okay. So then it's like you're in the pool, so you just like take off like your shirt. And you're just like, I'm just in my bra. And then so I'm in the pool with the one that's my age, and then the other one jumps in. So it's like, okay. Nothing's happening. Nothing is weird. Let me just preface, like, no one's touching me. We're just talking. We're just hanging out. But then the little one, the Chuck Bass one, he comes up to me and he's like super like hardcore flirting.
His
and
shit is hard.
I don't know about that, but ew, don't say, oh God. No, he doesn't sound honestly, all of them, like, I love a British accent, so it was like, okay. But, like, when I tell you, I feel like if I was dumber, and, like, I'll be honest, I'm not, like, the smartest when it comes to, like, me cluing into people like hitting on me or like in that type of situation. Like I'm not the most savvy, but like if I was like more naive or if he was older, I probably would have fell for it. That's how smooth he was. He's speaking in his little British accent. He's like coming on to me. I can't even remember what he was saying, but like I literally was like, you are a child. And he was like, oh, does it matter? Like age is just a number.
Jeez.
And I was like, boy, bye. But it was also like in the back of my head, I'm like,
you're good.
Yeah, it was like I recognize that you have good game. Like all your little peers, like he probably gets so much pussy in England because like it was so good. I'm like, it's not good for me.
Yeah,
but
he's into black girls
I can
too.
recognize game. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I've never seen like a 17-year-old with so much game.
Yeah.
I like to this day I've never seen one with so much game.
Well done.
Now they're all on TikTok like like
that's my shit.
He was like, I don't know what that is. Yeah, so like that's what I mean. Like I didn't want to tell the story in a way that like nothing happened between he and I, obviously, so I didn't want it to sound like I was creepy, but it was just the fact that like his game was so good and he was so smooth. Every rejection I gave him, he had a comeback.
Always.
He was slick, trying to like slither close to me in the pool, and I'm like, ew, like back up, like, you know, it's like so random. The other story was it was years ago. I think it was the first time I went to Mexico. This was a wild story, and there's so much of the story that I actually can't tell because it doesn't involve me, but the part that involved me was my friend and I met a bunch of people. We actually crashed a wedding. We crashed a Zambian wedding, African wedding. It was really beautiful. We met like a guy from there. Well, we met a few people, but one in particular who hung out with us like after. Well, sorry, I should preface. We crashed it, but like he invited us, but we weren't actually guests. You know what I mean?
Then.
Well, if nobody invited us except for another guest, and we took, well, whatever. Yeah, so there was this African guy, and then there was another guy from Kentucky that we met also at the bar. We met him and his little sister, but like whatever, and like he liked me because he thought I had an accent and I said a lot and like the whole Canadian thing, and I was like, I don't say a, but not like that. Ew, I hate that so much, you know that. But yeah, he had like the typical Southern Kentucky accent, and I was like, you know, I kind of like that, but like whatever. Long story short, my friend went to the bathroom, but like, you know, drunk friends, like she kind of wandered, went missing. So like I'm left at the bar with these two guys. They're both like interested in me, but like I don't think I realized it at the time because I was drunk too. And then I'm like, well, I'm gonna go look for my friend, and they're both like, okay, like we'll go with you. And it's like both of them, and like they didn't know each other also, let me just preface this. But yeah, long story short, I found her. She was in our room, and she was chilling with like other people, so like we ended up having like this weird party in the room. And then I think it was the Kentucky guy, because my friend wanted to like turn on the jacuzzi and have like a thing, and like I was like, no, I'm not getting in. But the Kentucky guy was like, oh yeah, you know, I would be down to get in. And I was like, no,
Get in the fry.
basically I think I was like low-key trying to be set up for a threesome, but
Probably.
Definitely.
But like they didn't know each other. But I think
They would be
the
down
fact
for
that
it.
they were just like literally, I was walking around the resort trying to find my friend, and they're like, yeah, we're gonna come with you, both of them. Just
Because the second you back down, the other guy wins, and you don't want to know what's gonna happen when they're alone. So you have to be there too. And if it comes down to both of us, it comes down to both of us. But you're not winning.
you think that's like what
100%.
it was?
100%.
Yeah, because like they weren't really talking to each other. They were cordial, but like it was like I met this one at one point, I met this one, and then like a couple nights later linked up with both of them. It was like me and my friend and like a couple other people at the bar. But it's like once she left, and like I realized that, hey, like a lot of time has gone by. Long story short, like she went to the bathroom. She did go to the bathroom, but she was drunk as well, so she couldn't find her way back to the bar. So she just
went into the room.
went to the room, right? So I was like, wait a minute, she's been gone for a while. Let me go look for her. And they were like, oh, like if something happens, like we're not gonna let you go alone, like, you know, just
Because we're gonna try to fuck you.
yeah. But like at the time, I was just like, oh my gosh, like that's
This
so
is so
nice.
sweet.
sweet.
And then we get to the room, and like there's already like a fucking party going on, and it's like, what is this? Is this an orgy? Like, I don't know. No one was having sex or anything. It was just so weird. No, nobody did, but it was just Yeah. So those are
Those
my
guys were like unsuccessful night. The boys.
those are
failed
my
the hunt.
standout like resort stories involving two people.
I've never been to a resort.
That's what Dez's story reminded me of when he was talking about like him and the girl and like you know, because they were like, oh, like you shouldn't go like if your friend is lost, you shouldn't go wandering around
The cartel might snatch you.
the resort for her or like looking for her. So I don't know. I don't even know how we got onto this topic, but I just feel like I really exposed myself. let me preface. Nothing happened with me and the child. Okay. Nothing.
Wink, wink.
No, nothing happened.
Hello.
Okay, what we're gonna do now?
So
We're gonna get into a question. It's not a listener submitted question, but it is a question nonetheless. But if you are listening to this podcast and you want to be a part of the story, if you have a crazy vacation story or a resort story, definitely write us. Let us know. We want to hear it.
Want to know?
thissquareroom.com/ask. Or if you're already on the website, just click the Ask Us tab, fill it out, and you can be a part of the podcast. If you have a question that you want to ask us, if you have a story that you want to share that you want us to react to or whatever, anything. Okay, so where's this question now? Okay. The question is, do you think someone can be in love with their partner and connect with them on all levels, but still be sexually attracted to others? Can you be in a relationship, have sex with someone else, and not be connected to them on any level and still be in love with your partner? I hope this makes sense and you understand what I'm asking.
Wait, so can you be in love with someone but still be sexually attracted to someone
So
else?
yeah, of course. It's two parts. It's like, can you be in love and be sexually attracted? And then the second part is, can you be in a relationship and have sex with someone else, but like it only be sex, like you're only romantically connected to your partner, but you're having sex with.
Yeah, of course you can do that. I don't think it's the right thing to do, but yeah, you could do that.
I think
You can do both.
the emotional connection part, like to be in love with your partner and still find someone else attractive, for sure. I think it's weird if you only find your partner attractive. Like what if there's someone that looks like your partner? You don't think they're like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
Yeah, you're a liar.
Yeah, I think it's fine to recognize other people as attractive. It's about like acting on it. Or if you know your partner's sensitive, don't be like, oh damn, that girl's ass. Like just be
fuck her.
Just be respectful to your partner.
Want to join?
I think it's normal to find people attractive. You know what's so funny? I like often like I can look at someone, or like for instance, I can be like, oh, I have this friend. This friend's name is Tom. Like for example.
Fuck is Tom.
No, I was gonna say Joe, but I'm like, oh, that's my name. But you know, I could like look at like a friend and be like, oh, this person is attractive, but like does it mean
fuck that person?
No, but it's like I recognize them as attractive, but I'm not attracted to them.
Yeah, that makes sense.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like not just with friends, but I'm just using that as an example because they say typically like, oh, if you have a friend that you think is attractive, then you're automatically attracted. It's like, no, this is a good looking person, but like you want me to hook you up with them because like they're good looking, but I'm not attracted to them.
Yeah.
If I was gay, I'd suck your dick.
I think the fact that you say that actually just the whole sentence is. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Because I can't even finish my sentence. Like it's.
I thought you were gonna acknowledge the fact that like Hugh, like he was gesturing when he said that, and he was pointing, and he pointed kind of.
No, I know he was pointing in between the whole time. I wasn't gonna acknowledge that.
No. I know he was pointing, but like I feel like he purposely pointed in between us to like emphasize, Des, I'm not pointing at you.
Actually, I'm pointing to myself.
Oh, your reflection or something.
I'll suck my own dick.
Oh.
No,
God.
you're skipping that and going to the balls. Remember?
Gotta gobble them balls.
Or the asshole. That's what you said.
No, if I was a
You
female,
said if you're
I would lick my asshole. I'm not trying to too intimate.
I feel like if there's anyone you should get intimate with, it's yourself. Sorry, go ahead, Des.
No, I was gonna go back to the question.
Yeah.
I do think it's possible, both of them. Is it healthy? Not at all.
Which one?
Both. Both of them are not healthy.
What do you mean? I think it is healthy to like.
Yeah, but that goes back to what we spoke about last week. It wasn't last week. When we were when we were talking about finding other people attractive or having a crush on other people, right? So I can find someone attractive, no problem. But if that's always my mental state, finding attractive people,
oh yeah,
it's gonna lead to something else. And now it's just sex. I get that. But then what if you meet that one person that it's not just sex with? Now it's time to worry, but by that time it's too late. I'm a genius.
No, I mean, I agree with the sex thing. I also agree with the, finding other people attractive. Like you said, if that's all you do, if you're always trying to look, oh, am I attracted to this? Like, that's different. I just mean, like, when you, like, can just see someone and recognize, oh, this is a good looking person. Like, harmless.
That's a fuckable person right there.
All right, weirdo. No, I just mean like harmless. Like, that's why I gave the example of being like, oh yeah, I have attractive people around me. Doesn't mean I'm like attracted to them, that type of thing. But no, I don't think there's any like healthy way to have sex with someone in a relationship when you're in a relationship with someone else, because like you said, yeah, maybe you do it once, it's just sex.
Unless that's your guys' relationship.
Or do it right, but then typically
unless you guys are poly. Whatever it's called.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like it's a prearranged like arrangement, and like the other, I don't know. I feel like if like Des said, the problem is that like, yeah, it may be good for a while, but then like, what if there is a partner that you have a strictly sexual relationship with, and then like they do something to you, for you, whatever, and it makes you like catch feelings? It's like, it's always good until it's not, which is why it's dangerous. Yeah, I definitely.
It's good to play with fire.
Oh boy.
Live on the edge.
Anything else to add, Des?
No.
No, I feel like you put that really well.
Thank you. I'm good at this stuff. I told you.
Yeah. You are.
You know what? I was in a live chat room and I was just laying there on my bed, and like, we're all cammed up. There's maybe 8 of us in the chat room. And one girl's just looking at me, and I see that she's looking at me. So I started smiling, and she's like, don't do that. Don't do that. And I was like, do what? And she's like, there's something about when your eyes and when you smile. And I'm like, and then this other girl was like, oh my God, I know, right? It's the smile. It's the smile. And then the other girl was like, no, it's definitely the eyes. And I was like, why can't it be both?
What eyes?
Okay. All right.
No, but when you smile hard, they disappear. So I don't understand what they're talking about.
All right, I got it. So
look at me, but don't smile. Now smile.
Anyways, moving on.
Your eyes are like, peace out. Oh God. What about you? Look at me. Now smile.
I can't just smile on command.
What do you mean you can't just smile?
This feels gross.
Just smile.
That smile looks like fucking kill me right now.
Right now.
I'm not good to smile on command. That's why, like, with pictures, I'm just like, I don't like doing it. It feels gross. It feels forced. My smiles tend to be genuine, not bullshit.
Jesus Christ.
I'm not good at, like, when people like smile, I'm like,
Okay. Just for the sake of everything, just do a fake smile. But
No,
look
that
at
is
me.
it.
Bigger. Like, show bottom teeth, weirdo.
I can't do it, man.
It looks like he's ready to grind his teeth.
Who only shows top teeth when they smile? If anything, you maybe like only top.
That's crazy. I show no teeth.
I don't know how
When
to
you smile.
Yeah.
You're smiling right now, and I can see all your teeth.
Oh, really?
It's like
I know my mouth is open, but I
Show
feel
no
like
teeth. Sir, I can see all of them.
I can see your tongue. Your whole mouth is open. What
I
do you mean
know.
you show
I know my
no
mouth
teeth?
is open, but like, you see how he smiles.
You thought
and
your
like,
lips were covering your teeth?
like the.
Yeah, because he's forcing it.
Yeah, I can't.
That's how I used to smile when I was 2 years old, and my mom used to be like, "Smile
Smile
for the camera."
For me, I'll be like,
Fun fact: I used to cry when they took pictures of me.
oh no.
I don't know
You thought
why.
they were trying to snatch your soul.
You know what? I will
Leave
ask.
my soul.
I will ask my mom if she knows why. But they have pictures, like almost every picture of me before I was 3. I was crying.
But you also said you were a crybaby.
You cry. Oh my god, the biggest.
Those are your words, not mine. I'm
Yeah,
not trying to
no,
complain.
the biggest crybaby. You yell at me. Why didn't you put the spoon back? I just always thought I was getting beat.
Oh, let's put this kid back.
Yeah.
Honey, open your legs. We gotta return.
Return to sender.
Put him back. Return to sender.
Oh, that's crazy because they're technically the senders.
Yes, they're trying to return.
Yeah, but I
Well,
belong to them already.
technically, God is the sender because you're a gift from God.
Oh boy.
Babies are a gift from God.
Yeah. You hope.
But no, the reason why, see, like, the problem with you, Hugh, is like when you fake your smile,
You know.
because you only move your mouth.
Isn't that
But
what
like
you're supposed to
a
smile?
genuine smile, it's you smile like up here, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I
Like
don't
your
know how to do
eyes,
that.
your cheeks,
I don't know how to
lips.
force that.
That's actually better than before.
That's way better than before.
It hurts. Because I can feel the bullshit.
See the difference? Your eye squint, because everyone's eye squint. Because like I hate my pictures when I am like smiling really hard, especially if I've had like a drink, because then my eyes disappear too. Not like
You know what's
does,
weird? Sorry, I just thought about it when he smiled. You know who I like to see when they smile? Joey.
Joey?
Yeah, his eyes like at the side, like it just his whole face just like lights up when he's actually smiling, and I'm like, oh, I wish I was that happy.
Oh, you hear that, Joey?
He's probably like, what the fuck?
Yeah, so that's a problem. So because when you
what's the problem
with you like okay, Des, smile.
Oh, I smile from up here. I feel it.
Right. That's the thing. Even when you fake a smile, like if you just move your mouth, it's like weird. You look like you smell something nasty, right?
Yeah, the bullshit.
Oh boy.
But when you smile from like up here, it like makes it automatically look more genuine, but you don't fake that. So like your fake smiles look
fake.
painful.
Yes, they are, because I'm bullshitting myself.
Cute. It's just a smile.
Yeah, but I like smiling for real.
You know, smiling actually forces you to be happier. Yeah, if you smile for a few minutes a day,
Please
it'll
don't let him do that.
it'll make your
I know
mood
what's coming
better.
next. Please don't let me do that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. All right. Beep beep beep. Retreat. What?
I smile a lot, but it's just like when I actually have a reason to smile.
Oh.
Yeah, like
Here's
when you're
something
watching
funny.
videos of cars or
Yeah.
looking at pictures of motorcycles.
Exactly.
And look at that Ted.
It gives me a reason to
I
smile.
don't even know. Do you smile when you look at your dog?
Of course I do.
Of course he does. That's his
It
heart.
brings me joy.
I asked him, like, this is like a year ago, and I was like, oh, like, do you love your dog? He's like, yeah, I like him. I'm like, I was like, no, it's not funny. It's so sad. I was like, Hugh-Gene, that's like your son. He's like, yeah. I'm like, so you don't love him? He's like, yeah, I guess. I'm like, Hugh-Gene, just say it. And he couldn't. He eventually did, but it was literally like pulling nails. I'm like, you can't say you love your dog.
That's crazy. My dog died like 4 years ago, and my brother, like, I was on my phone.
She's still your background.
And she's still my background. And my brother's like, I like that. Loyal. I'm like, are you crazy? That's my baby.
My dog's my background too. You know how many pictures I have on my phone?
No, I know how many pictures you have of your dog.
I took more actually the other
But
day.
for you to not be able to say you love your dog,
It's about knowing that, like, you fucking
But
have
I
a
do.
heart. You do what?
Love my dog.
Well, we know that.
But I just didn't want to say it.
Yeah, but it just shows how you just don't have a heart, basically.
I have a heart. I
Who
just
was
didn't
what
wanna
was
show
it in The Wizard of Oz? Was it the Tin Man?
Tin Man.
Yeah, literally. But the thing is, he wanted one.
Yeah.
Hugh doesn't care. He doesn't want one.
I have a heart.
All right, and next we have a question. This one was a submitted question, and it's from Mikey.
Like,
So it's a response because last week he asked us a really good question and we asked him back. He also has a question for us and a little story as well. So he says, so this is the response to last week. So would I rather have a huge ego or no ego at all? He says, I would personally rather have no ego at all. I feel like if something brings down my huge ego, it'll affect me a lot more mentally than it should. And I think having no ego means you don't expect to succeed with anything, but it doesn't mean you will always fail. Ooh, I like that.
like this kid. And he's young. He's getting deep.
Damn.
Good job, Mike. I'm proud of you.
Stop calling him Mike.
I'm proud of you, my son. You're evolving.
He says, like, you don't expect to ace a test, but you could ace it because you try or because you're a good learner. Yeah, no, I for sure.
No ego, man.
Yeah, no, I chose no ego. So basically, he just doesn't agree with you.
No, I'm okay. I'm still ego.
Mike, every time
Yeah,
you
I think
ask
that's your
questions,
ego
I like you
speaking.
more and more, but
No, like Mikey's good. Damn.
I know. I got mad because it makes sense.
It does make sense, yeah. Because I think we like assume like, oh, like if you don't have an ego,
You
you're,
suck.
right? And you'll only ever suck.
Yeah.
But
we looked at it in a superficial way, but not into the deep diving.
Yeah.
right, because it's like that doesn't mean you don't try. Doesn't mean you don't like.
Doesn't
put
mean you're
effort
not
in.
good.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, we looked
Right.
at it a short-sighted way.
Yeah. Wow. Well, I mean, I get it. He's the one who asked the question, so he better have a good answer. I mean, damn. But it was really good.
Good job, kid.
So he says, I also wanted to include this question / story in this submission. What was that? Was that the dog?
Yeah.
So he says, oh, because you locked his toy out of the room. He's going to keep whining, Des.
Oh.
He's crying to get it. All right, kick him out. Close it. Oh! Okay, it's fine. He says, a dangerous / life-threatening experience I had was on this roller coaster, sort of, in Las Vegas. There's this building called the Stratosphere, and there are 4 main activities available at the top of this 1,149 foot tall building. I went on this ride, and the best way I can explain the design of this ride is like the claw of a claw machine. You sit on the prongs of the claw, and it slowly takes you off the platform and hangs you over the city with nothing below you. Sorry, emphasis, with nothing below you. There's like a period after every word. I also forgot to mention it spins and opens up while you're over the city. If you all want to react or see how it is, here's a link to the ride.
Can I say something?
Yeah. We have one similar.
Yeah, I was gonna say for all of those of you who have been to Canada's Wonderland, it sounds a lot like Sledgehammer.
So that's what it's called, Sledgehammer. Yeah. Okay. So here is the link. This is what he says. We're looking at a close-up shot. I think it's the same concept. Yeah.
It's the same concept as Sledgehammer. Yeah, it definitely is.
Oh yeah, you've seen this. Yeah.
Oh, but they have nothing below them. Sledgehammer, we have the ground at least.
Well, I mean, technically the ground is below, but this one looks way higher.
It is, definitely.
This one looks way higher.
I don't like that. I'd go on it, but
I'd be screaming the whole time.
The one dude with his hands up.
I'm such a baby. I'm not.
Yeah, being on this and hearing sirens also.
Yeah, it's very.
Not what you want to hear. No,
how can we get the gist of it? I don't think there's anything more to it.
Okay,
it opens and it closes like Sledgehammer.
Yeah. He's like, I've seen enough. I
get it.
Okay, so that's the ride that he's talking about. So I'm familiar, but this one I feel like is higher than the one that we have here. Yeah. He says, I'm not good with heights, but this one broke me and I kept my eyes closed for the entire time. But my question for you all is, what's the most dangerous or life-threatening experience that you've had? First of all, Mikey, I gotta say, if you hate heights, why would you go on that ride?
That's how you break your fear.
He's a team player.
You have to face your fear.
True, but like...
He said, fuck it, I'm gonna go all in.
I know, I would just be like, nah, not doing it.
I'd go if there's a girl that made me go.
No, maybe he went for a girl. Or like Hugh said, maybe he was just like, you know what? I don't like heights, let me face my fear.
Fuck it!
Yeah, that's probably it.
I'm gonna do it! Well, man!
Most dangerous or life-threatening experience that you've had? Who wants to go first? I know what the first thing that pops into my head is, but I'm trying to think if like I can think of anything else that's like more dangerous. I probably have had a few, to be quite honest.
I just can't think of anything, to be honest.
I've been thrown into a barbed wire fence when I was 3 years old.
Jesus Christ.
I almost got hit by a car. Like the car stopped like right at my knee when I was 8, 9.
First of all, it could have blown your whole knee
out. I know. My mom went crazy. I almost drowned. My cousin threw me in the pool when I was 8, 9. I was climbing a dresser when I was 2, and the dresser mirror fell down and broke my whole face. I jumped off of the dresser at the age of 2 and landed on a sardine can. But back then they had to like use the knife and pry it open, so the edges were all jaggy and it stuck straight into my foot, and they couldn't get it out, and they had to rush me to the hospital, and I thought I was gonna die. When I went to the dentist when I came to Canada, I was maybe 4 or 5 years old. They had to put me in a straitjacket because they were trying to pull out a tooth, and I just kept kicking and screaming. They had to put me. They put me in the chair restraints, and I broke out of it. So they had to put me in a straitjacket. I was so scared.
Okay, I don't think that's a life-threatening experience.
Life-threatening. You don't understand. I'm scared.
No, you can't.
I'm scared. Every experience.
I'm hearing these experiences. I'm like, wait a minute, that wasn't the question.
Every experience is life-threatening for me. Every one of them. Oh, I got into a car crash and I fell asleep. Does that count?
Yeah. You fell asleep?
Oh, that's the thing. Everyone knows about the car crash, but very few people know I fell asleep. Here it is. Cat's out the bag.
Oh, the one you did tell me about it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, passed out. Like I don't remember the last like 3 minutes of driving.
I don't really have any life threatening. I've never really had a life threatening experience, to be honest.
Nothing comes to mind.
I've had like stuff where I got like fucked up and I was like I'm gonna die.
What about like no? Well, he said dangerous or life threatening.
Oh,
so
dangerous! Yeah, like mountain biking, falling, and then almost falling off the side of a cliff. Well, not a cliff, but like the side of a hill that would have gone really far down. I don't know. That's all. Like, I can't really think of much. I guess it's on the spot, but I can't think of anything honestly right now. I know I've had a lot. I've gotten fucked up a lot. I've had like a baseball hit me in the face. Like when I'm running to first base, hit the third. That's like pretty much whipping the ball and then getting hit in the face. There's that. I've been hit by a car almost tons of times. I think I've had a lot of close calls, but like I'm just like, you know.
Gotcha.
Yeah. The one that came to my mind was, and like it's still like fuzzy, but like I think I might have been drugged in Colombia. And like I say I think because like I don't know, you know what, I made the mistake that, and like I love Colombia, it's a beautiful country and I really want to go back there, but the mistake that I made is, you know, they say like you always have to watch your drink, like even if it's the bartender, like you should watch them pour it. And like I ordered a drink and like I put it down, but I was still standing at the bar, but there was like a live band, so I turned my back to my own drink and I like my back was against the bar. So I'm like, I don't know who could have, you know.
Your drink is right behind you.
Because it's right there. But, like, I shouldn't have done that. I should have held it or just disposed of it. And, like, after that, it was almost like I was super drunk, but, like, way more drunk than one drink should have made me. Or even two. Or even 4 drinks should have made me. It was, like, absolutely belligerent. So, like, that's why I feel like maybe something was spiked. Which is obviously super dangerous. I'm in a different country. Don't really speak the language. And, you know, that's what comes to my mind. Just, like, not being safe with alcohol. Or like with watching my drink. I haven't like had any like experiences where like I've broken a bone. I don't love heights, but I'm not like afraid. So like I don't have any, you know, experiences like that.
I'm surprised I haven't broken a bone yet. That's what always shocks me. It's like I should at least have a couple broken bones by now.
I broke my baby toe.
I had a toilet fall on my big toe.
You don't remember?
No.
Oh, I think I knew you at this time. I was in grade 10 and we were playing rugby, and me being me, you know, you can go through somebody, you can go around somebody. Deswayne decides to go over the person, and I jump over and I land like on the outside of my foot, and I was just like, and I remember limping, and then my coach was just like, oh, you know, you'll be okay, just ice it when you go home, elevate it, blah blah blah.
Yeah, was it like hanging?
No, it wasn't. It was like I was like whatever. So I still had volleyball and stuff, and it still hurt, but I'm forcing myself to play. So a month goes by and I go to a football combine, well, my cousin's football combine, and I was just like, you know what, let me join this just to join. So we're doing like a little scrimmage activity thing. And yeah, one of those. And it was him. He's actually a great football player, and nobody ever wants to go up against him. But like in school and stuff, to me, like, God, whatever. You're not that serious. So I decide I'm gonna go up against him, and he does a little 1-2 juke move, and I hurt my foot all over again. So now my mom is finally like, you know what? You have to go to the hospital. I go to the hospital, and they're just like, okay, when did you do this? And I'm like, well, the first time was like, you know, 2 months ago, and then now, blah, blah. And they're like, this has been broken for 2 months. And I'm like, I guess. And they're like, how were you walking? I was like, I was playing volleyball. I wasn't just walking. And they're like, this makes no sense. Like, this is broken. So you're going to have to wear a cast for like 3 months. And I couldn't play volleyball for the rest of the season. I wanted to die. Oh, God.
Is that why you call it a near-death experience?
Yeah. Might as well kill. I was so mad. And they're just like, if you came right away, it would have been a week or 2 max. You would have to wear the cast.
Yeah, you fucked it up, man.
It's just like, whatever.
Yeah, I know I've had tons of like probably little ones, but they're just like, oh, that happened.
Yeah, I don't know. That's the biggest one, the first one that came to mind for me. But, I mean, I'm sure everyone has had a lot of, unfortunately.
I'm so shocked I haven't broken a bone.
But, yeah, thank you so much, Mikey, for the question.
You're growing up, son. I can see it.
I'm still mad at your answer, though.
I love your answer, buddy, because it validates me.
Mikey, that's why I was mad, because it's a good answer. It was a really good answer. Yeah,
because he dove deeper into it. We were just all superficial, like,
oh, ego, no ego.
But then he was like, no, this is what I really mean, guys.
He was like, yeah, you idiots, no.
You fucking Neanderthals, this is what I really mean.
You simpletons.
Fucks. Read a book. That's what he was saying.
All right, Hugh. You had a controversial, like everything you bring, question to ask the group. What was it?
I've noticed through the years that I've lived that
no, I thought it was ones that you weren't alive that you noticed.
That whatchamacallit, that every race tends to hate on their women except for white dudes.
Hate?
Just throw hate on their chicks.
How so? Like, give examples.
Just shit on them, essentially.
Oh boy.
We're talking figuratively.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
No,
'Cause
not
literally
literally
they
shit
do.
on them.
No shit. People aren't that stupid.
No, they do.
Oh, they actually
People
do.
shit on people
That's-
and enjoy it. Like, actually.
It's a kink.
Yeah.
What do you mean? We've talked about this on the podcast.
I think people
before.
are not that dumb, but yeah, it's fine. I find, at least in my experience, that every race
Experience.
tends to like
Sound like Cleveland Brown.
whatchamacallit, just like just not talk well about their women except for like white dudes. I feel like white dudes are like they don't really say anything about their, but like everyone else I find does. Like, hey, I've seen everyone knows about black dudes. They do it all the fucking time. I've seen Asian dudes do it. I've seen brown guys do it. Latin guys don't do it as much, I find. I've seen it, but I don't see it as much. So I would say the guys that don't do it is like white Latins are like, "Nyeh," and then Arab dudes are like, "Nyeh." But like they don't, but they do. But it's like if you don't marry anyone else, you can't be accepted to your family. But whatever. But I just find that everyone hates other.
Do you feel like it's in their DNA?
To what? Like their women?
Not necessarily but the way they treat them in the cultures and in the DNA.
I don't know. I've never really understood why. I just always find it kind of like I just find it weird. I just like thought about it. And
I
Honestly,
feel like it couldn't be in DNA. It would have to be like in what you see, like the way you're raised. That's not your DNA.
well, when
your DNA is like I can't help it. Like that's just like my instinct.
Yeah.
Not I was taught to feel this way, or society has put ideas in my head. Like that's not DNA. That's how you were raised, your surroundings, your environment.
No, I get what you mean.
Because I grew up
is
with
not what
that.
I was gonna go with embedded, based off of how the world has been going and how society works and different cultures. So certain things just happen to be that way. Like when I found out that in Jamaica, well, technically everywhere, with the slaves, how the masters would rape the men in front of their wives and their kids, and and they say that is why black people are so homophobic without even knowing it, because for decades
I had to do with Christianity.
they were getting raped in front of everybody, because that's how you demasculate a man. Like, what's more demeaning than a big macho man being penetrated by a smaller white man? Nothing. Like, you can beat me in front of everyone, you just rape me, like it's nothing. So when I found that out, I was like, okay, that kind of makes sense. But now that culture and stuff is changing, you see these changes. So it's like with your question, I actually never thought about that, but then as soon as you said it, all I heard was, well, everybody's been a slave except for white people. So
Maybe we've been slaves. Everyone's been enslaved. Every race has been enslaved.
It's not the same.
It's been all the same.
It's not the same.
It's okay, maybe not for as long, but every race has been enslaved. If you go back far enough, everyone's literally been enslaved.
Hugh, he's saying it's not the same. So for you even admitting like the length of time, the degree, how they were treated, like you're admitting exactly what he's saying. It's not the same.
If I'm just saying everyone's been enslaved.
Right, but that's not his point. That's not what he said. He said it's not. You're answering your own question.
But what does
that's
this have to do with everyone hitting on their own women?
No,
he's saying
so
that's
I
what
say
his- where
it's
his
part
mind
of
went.
that's what I thought about when you said it. That's why I asked the question before I explained. Like, I asked you, do you think it's a part of like culture and times and 1,000 years ago this happened and this has been the culture since then and blah blah blah. I just feel like all men feel like they have to prove themselves to be a man, except for white men. Like, I feel like you see these skinny white guys and they're just like, yeah, I'm a skinny white guy, whatever. But they don't feel like they have to prove themselves to anybody because they already, their life is a bit different in terms of what goes on and how they are treated, as opposed to, like, say, a Spanish guy who can still be a small Spanish guy, but now you get treated differently already. So now you feel like, okay, now let me try and man up and do this. And some people feel like the way to man up is to belittle somebody. It's just like when you're bullies bully people because they feel a type of way. Do you get what I'm saying? I'm gonna take that as a no.
No.
Okay, so they say like the reason why bullies bully other kids.
No, I understand why people bully, but
so it's like these men feel this type of way without even knowing it based off of history, but they treat their woman this way, even though they might not want to, but it makes them feel, I don't want to say better, but they're down themselves. So kick somebody else while you're down, trip them. I did that during a race. It's a long story. But yeah, so when you did ask the question, that is what I thought about. So in my head, that's what I'm going to go with.
Yeah, it makes sense. The talk down part, I guess. I don't know.
I feel like, personally, I would probably say I feel like this is an issue in certain communities. And kind of like what Des says, I do think it stems back from, way, way back in the day. But I think it's more about, like, the standard of beauty that surrounds women. I think that the standard of beauty for all communities has always been a white woman. Black people, the lighter you are, like the closer to white, the straight hair, the lighter skin, like that's all better. Same with Asian communities, even Latina communities, like darker skin is just not seen as, desirable. Generally speaking, in one way or another, white is right, and it was seen as the standard of beauty. I also think that in certain communities, like even us here on this podcast, like we're going to feel more comfortable speaking about Black people and Black issues because we feel like we can relate, even if we don't share all of their experiences or whatever. Like we're going to, like, you get what I'm saying? Like if there's a situation that surrounds a bunch of Black people, we're going to be like, oh, we talk about this and we can compare it to our experiences, as if it's versus if it's a Asian experience and we're like, oh, well, we think this, but we don't really know, so we can't really speak on it. Right? And I think that's how people kind of feel. It's like, women, for example, can be like, oh, Black men are this, or Black parents or Black families, because we're Black, so we feel like we can talk about Black issues in that way. So I feel like a Black man will feel that comfort, or I don't know what word I'm looking for. Yeah, he's kind of comfortable speaking on like, oh, well, Black women are this and this and this, because he's Black, so he doesn't see it as being offensive. And the same
he's
with
just speaking what he knows.
Right. The same with every community. Like if a Chinese man is like, oh, Chinese women are this, he's like, well, I'm Chinese, so I can speak on it. So it's like you take that comfortability about speaking about your own people, mixed with the standard that women have been compared to for years, and then that's why people are so critical. Versus if you feel like this is not the case with white people, maybe like Des said, it's because white beauty was the standard. So it's like, yeah, you might be a little critical here and there, but like you are the standard, so I don't have much to compare you to. That's kind of how I see it. Did that make sense?
No, that makes sense.
Okay, because both of you are pretty quiet, so I don't know, that's how I see it. And I'll just say, like, a lot of people in all communities are definitely trying to, like, break that mold. Especially, I think that's one thing that, like, millennials started and Gen Z's really running with, like, definitely, like, equality for all and everyone's beautiful and everyone's, and I think that's definitely a great thing, because I know people are going to be like a Black guy's going to be listening, like, oh, I love my Black queens, and da-da-da. It's like, yeah, cool. But, like, I think what you're saying, he was like, you're speaking more generally.
Yeah.
You don't want, like, individuals to be like, I don't say that.
No, of course not.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, that's it?
That's it, yeah. It's just something I noticed. I always found like, oh, weird.
Okay. I don't know. Go ahead.
No, go.
No.
I was going to say, can I tell you guys something?
Of course you can.
I don't know how to pronounce my name. My whole life, I don't know how to pronounce my name.
You've been saying it wrong.
I don't know. Now,
wait, are we talking about your last name as well?
First and last.
Are we allowed to say your last name on the podcast?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you don't know how to...
No, I found out that my name was only Hugh-Gene because Jamaicans can't say like fucking...
Eugene?
Yeah. So
no,
I found out the hard truth.
No.
That's what I found out.
You found that out recently?
No, that was just like a couple of years
ago. That doesn't make sense to me because your mom it's Hugh-Gene.
Yeah, but the name...
They're gonna say Hugh-Gene anyways.
Yeah, but I'm like, why not just make it one then? I feel like she was just trying to be unique, but now to find out that she did it because people
are gonna mash it up anyways.
That's not what she told me. That's what some friends told me. They was like,
this is why your mom named you that.
Oh, your friends. Why don't you ask your mom? Be like, why?
Because I don't care that much.
Ask your dad. Look. He's willing to ask his dad, but not his mom. That's all I wanted to point out. Ask your dad. Silence. Ask your mom. Nah, I don't care.
I think I've asked my mom why
He
my
actually
name.
chuckled and smiled when you said ask your dad.
No, but I think I've asked my mom about why my name is my name, and I forgot what she said. She said I forgot why. Yeah, but I don't know.
Like, I asked
not that
about my
important.
name, like why my mom chose my name and like what inspired it and everything.
I asked years ago. I just don't
I even
remember.
asked like, oh, if I was a boy, what would you name me? Like, I don't know.
Harold.
No, Brandon.
Ran.
That's my boy name.
No, I've asked. I don't remember why.
When
Did
my,
you ask?
Like no.
You
but,
never asked your mom. Well, I guess yours was explanatory.
The Des, when she says my name, she says Des. But whenever she pronounced my full name, she'd be like, Deswayne. And it used to bother me.
That makes sense.
It does make sense when you read my name as a whole.
Deswayne, yeah.
Yeah.
DESWAYNE for anyone listening.
So, and on the couch,
That's why I call you
pronounced
Deswayne.
my last name differently. Do you remember how you said it?
I know how I say your name, and I remember years ago we talked about it because it was like so I say your name Deswayne Freeborn.
Okay.
But I know people might call you Deswayne Freeburn.
That's a cool last name.
I know. I love it.
Freeborn. That's a cool.
Yeah.
That's very cool.
I feel like I 100% feel like your family, once they were freed from the slaves, they renamed themselves.
No, that makes sense.
Like,
and now this is the first kid who was born free.
Freeborn,
That
yeah.
makes sense.
And I think that's awesome.
Yeah.
Whereas like me and Hugh, we have like our technical
I'm
slave
good with it,
names.
man. I'm fine with
No,
it.
I like my name too. I'm not saying I don't like it. I'm just saying if you want to
Thanks,
ask the
Baker.
history, my
Thanks,
name
Master.
is English.
I tell,
Okay, Hugh-Gene. Jesus, not on Black History Month.
No one cares.
A lot of people care. Don't do
I've
that.
not said. No one's mentioned that shit.
What do you mean?
Be Black History Month.
I don't know what circles you run in, but I'm seeing it.
Oh,
all
Durham
over.
is in hot water for that.
I know they did me like a scavenger hunt
Yeah.
or something. What was wrong with
Yeah.
that?
What do you mean?
Because it would be like find like an employee you work with, like pretty much saying find a black employee. So people are like, okay, now you're being really like very racist with it.
Durham?
Yeah,
Like in
Durham
a
region. Yeah,
whole?
it's a scavenger hunt.
Just go to Ajax. Easy. You won.
Okay, Hugh.
Yeah.
You're not helping the
You
problem.
won the hunt. You found.
But yeah, so when I go to Jamaica, because I have my dad's last name, on his side of family, they'll say the Freeburn family.
Free burn.
But it's their last name, so they should know how to pronounce it,
spelled?
right?
So why Burn?
FREEBOURNE.
Like Jason Bourne.
I
It's
don't know,
Freeborn.
but it's their last name. So when people see
yeah,
me,
but their ancestors are in the grave. Like you're saying it wrong. Turning over.
We're freeborn, not burned, you bastard.
so it's very annoying to me because I actually don't know like how to pronounce my name at all, and I don't
What's
even
my
care.
name?
to
But you know
ask.
what that reminds me of? Like, you know, in Australia, the like Melbourne, right?
Mm-hmm.
I say it Melbourne because that's how they say it, and it's kind of like you, like, well, it's your family, so
Yeah,
you're gonna say the
whatever.
name the way you choose. But the way like we in Canada and the States would pronounce that word is Melbourne, Bourne. But they're like, no, it's Melbourne. It's Melbourne. It's like, all right, well,
Oh,
whatever
that's
you
my
say.
last name.
But
Bourne.
how do you say your name though? Because I say
just-
your name that way because you told me.
Yeah,
your name
because
was
that's what I decided I want my
Freeborn.
name to be. Deswayne Freeborn.
Yes, that's your name.
Yeah, but
Deswayne Freeman. Get the fuck.
No,
out.
not Freeman. Freeburn.
I said free bin by accident.
Oh.
Because I was thinking Melbourne, free bin.
Yeah, they say Freeborn.
Free burn. Nah.
Yeah. Like that's how they all pronounce their last name. And I'm like,
I will
ugh.
continue to call you Deswayne though, because it kind of irks you.
No, there's two. You and this other girl call me Deswayne, and I hate it so much.
Well, when do I call you Deswayne? What do you call me first?
I don't call you anything but Jonel.
Liar. He'll be like, "Hi, Jonel." I'm like, "Hey, Deswayne," and that's why I say you asshole.
Jonel.
Interesting. What other words can't you pronounce?
Oh, what's the one that you like?
Majority.
Yeah.
What are you doing with your mouth? You look like a creepy puppet, Hugh. Like in a horror movie.
In a whorehouse.
Horror movie.
That's kind of house I don't know.
Oh my
Yeah,
god, I can't
just-
see.
Oh, do you want to talk about that or no?
Guys, I'm going blind and I accepted it and I'm okay with it. It's only my left eye. When I look through both eyes, there's kind of like I can see that my eyes are trying to keep up
Well,
with
yeah,
the
because one
stronger
eye
one.
will compensate for the other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I can feel it. However, when I close my right eye and look through my left, I see nothing but blur. Like in figures, writing is a write off.
Figure. It's another word that you can't say.
What did I say?
Figure.
What's the word?
Figure. There's
Figure.
a U in there. Figure. Yeah.
Figure.
Figure.
Ugh, God, you Canadians.
It's just just English.
See, especially. Yeah. People don't pronounce it like that.
Especially.
They pronounce it with EX, especially.
Oh, I don't say X.
I do. I know that.
How do you say
fact.
it, Hugh?
Especially.
Yeah, he says it right.
Especially.
So I'm just retarded.
Why when you use the accent do you say it wrong?
Okay.
With the British accent, you're supposed to actually pronounce things
Man,
correctly.
you say everything wrong with the British accent.
The fence with the wires. What are they called?
Huh?
Wire fence.
But what is the proper name for them?
Bar?
I actually never know.
Barbed
Yeah.
wire?
Bob
I
wire. Are you talking about the?
see. You pronounce it the way everybody else does. Barbed wire.
No.
That's what Hugh just
I
said.
said barbed wire.
Yeah.
No. Not no to what Hugh said.
Oh.
No, you said everyone. I've never heard someone say Bob Wire. Who's
I've
Bob?
always
When
said
think
barbed
about
wire.
it,
I
I've
only
heard
know
anyone say-
Barb.
No, I've never.
Barbed wire
I've never-
fence.
Barbed
I've never
wire.
heard anyone say barb.
Am I right? Is
You're
it
right.
barb?
It's
You're
barbed.
right, but
Yeah.
you're not normal.
I've only ever said that, and I've only ever heard barbed wire.
Well, those are some weirdos.
Weird.
O's. Yeah, I say barbed wire.
Who the hell is Bob?
But I probably fucking made it, and fucking Bob's like, get these.
What else?
See, I can't even read that.
What word? It says athletic.
Does it?
You can join the upstairs
Oh,
with me if
no,
you want.
No, like I
Yes.
really can't see. Like this whole phone is so blurry
you
to
need
me.
to go get your
I'm not
eyes
going.
checked.
I'm not going.
I was gonna
I'm
put
not
you
going.
I can't see because I want to be Ray Charles.
Yeah, you see? My powers will kick in.
What?
Oh, okay. So it's saying athlete.
Athlet.
They're saying people sometimes say it with 3 syllables, like
Athlete.
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 But they're saying
Athlete.
it's actually 2. It's just athlete.
Athlete.
Oh, yeah, okay, that makes sense.
I
Athlete.
think it's athlete.
And then also Arctic. But some people say Arctic.
I say Arctic.
I'd say Arctic.
Yeah, but you gotta hit that other C.
Nah.
Arctic.
Yeah, they're sick.
And then same with Antarctic.
Antarctic.
God. No.
And Antarctic.
Yeah, Antarctic. I'm not gonna.
Oh, this one Hugh does all the time. Alzheimer's.
Old timers.
All,
Yep.
all timers. Yeah, man.
Old timers disease.
Bro. They're just all timing.
And then apparently people pronounce Australia as Australia.
Who the fuck's is Australia?
Ostraya is how they wrote the pronunciation.
Australia.
I'm trying to say it their way. I say Australia. I don't say Austria. I don't even know what the fuck.
Barbed wire.
Barbed wire, man.
Barbed wire all the way.
What? This list says apparently people pronounce, or people, instead of saying a blessing in disguise, they say a blessing in the skies.
I'm blessing in this.
I've heard that.
Like in the skies.
I've heard that, yeah.
What? Who says that? That's
I've heard it at work.
A blessing in the sky. People at his work.
A lot of these is like sayings.
A lot of these.
Oh my god,
are
right
sayings.
here. I think we talked about this before. It's saying the correct one is dog eat dog world instead of doggy dog world. And we talked about my
world.
friend Jonel and how she I called you out on the podcast. but
Doggy
how she
dog.
says doggy dog world, and it's funny because her boyfriend is always like, it's not doggy dog world. Like, and she just laughs.
Dog world.
Oh god.
It's a doggy dog world, man.
But like certain words like data and data, vase or vase, aunt or aunt.
What do you say?
I say data.
Yeah, so do I. I hate people that say data.
Unless you have a British accent, that's the only, like, I don't know, for me, British, they can't say anything wrong. Like, just speak at me, man, woman, even little British children. They
Oh my god, they're this.
Mommy! Oh, I just want to hear British people talk. It's not even a sexual thing. I just love their
Yeah.
accents.
It's a sexual thing.
My friend
I
has
just
a.
said children. Get out of here.
Yeah. You know
My
the
friend
truth
has a
now.
daughter, and
How dare you?
we were talking, and all I hear is "mummy," and I'm like, "Oh my god, that was so beautiful!"
Like, it makes my ovaries,
like I would send my kid over there just to speak like them, and
Makes
that's
your
it.
ovaries what?
like, quiver. Like, I just want a
Ew.
baby. Like, when I hear British children speak.
I
they're
know,
so,
right? Fucking weird.
they're
Kinda
just,
weird.
Yeah, you guys don't get it.
My ovaries are shaking. That accent.
Like, it just makes me want to, like, oh, sorry. It was on the mic stand.
Put on silent.
Point proven. Thank you. Hitting your shit.
I thought he farted. I was like, Hugh, seriously,
I wish.
Seriously,
I
Hugh.
could use a release of
Earlier
gas.
you went like this for no reason, and I thought you did.
No, my belt's like stabbing my stomach.
Oh.
It's got that belly right now.
Yeah, no, British children are just the cutest. But yeah, I say you guys both say dada.
Yeah.
Nah, I say dada.
Do you say aunt or aunt?
Nah, I say aunt.
It depends. Actually, on the sentence. If I say I'm going to my aunt's house, I'm going to my aunt's house. But I'll be like Auntie Jackie.
Oh.
Yeah.
No, you know what? I
Yeah,
feel
it
like
really
when
depends,
when
I
you say
guess.
auntie, it does. This is like an older woman.
Yeah.
Because like
aunts are always old.
I still say auntie, and I feel like a child when I say it. I'm like
Yeah.
auntie, but like I'm not gonna say auntie.
What?
I'm not gonna say.
What you want?
I'm not gonna say aunt. I don't know.
Yes,
What
scallion.
was the other one I said? What?
He said scallion. It's scallion.
I think he meant like a scallywag because he said you scallion.
I was gonna say
You rap scallion.
Yeah, like he was
Oh,
trying to
okay.
like not not the
keep
onion.
it simple.
No, what was the other one I said? Vase or vase.
Vase.
I say vase.
Yeah, same.
Vase. Pass the vase.
Who's just passing a vase like that?
You need to put some flowers in it.
Yeah, but like I guess.
Jesus.
I guess.
Speaking of flowers, happy Valentine's Day.
Oh yeah.
Well,
yeah.
Valentine's Day already went by.
Yeah. And happy
Valentine's
Family
Day.
Day yesterday to all you fellow Ontario.
Yeah, it's just Ontario.
Okay.
No, it's a couple provinces, but not all of them. It's like
well, I don't know about
Well,
that.
if it's Valentine's. If it's Family Day for you yesterday, happy Valentine's.
all right, Des. All right, time to take your time
I
out.
don't have
Yeah.
family day because I work.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
So last week we talked about Lil Uzi and his Infinity Stone in his head that
Now
he
I know what I
implanted.
want.
His
Now I know what I want.
okay,
Now I
but
know
when
what
I
I
sang
want.
that last week and I was
Now
like,
I
"Is that
know
his
what I
song?"
want.
Both of you
Hey.
guys were like,
But I want you to know it's not. I know. It's now I do what I want.
Now I do what I want.
Yeah.
Now I do what I want. Now I do what I want. Now I do what I want.
Do you think you're talking to your girlfriend ordering food? Now I know what I want.
But she doesn't. That's the thing. She doesn't.
No, he said, "Are you talking to?"
But she doesn't.
But he's trying to say she would never sing that
She
song because she
say
would
that.
never know
She
what
doesn't
she
what the
wants.
fuck she wants.
Yeah, but I thought you were saying like he's the one who knows.
I
Oh,
always know
oh.
what I want for food.
No, but him and Grimes, the singer Grimes, also Elon Musk, they're together, right? It's his
Yeah.
girlfriend,
They
wife,
got, they got a beep boop boop boop.
fiance, whatever. They have a baby together. They have both, I guess you were saying that Lil Uzi's talked about it for years.
What?
That basically they both
The Neuralink?
Grimes-
No, Elon Musk has talked about that
Grimes.
for years.
Oh well,
his
Grimes
thing.
and Lil Uzi have come out and talked about the fact that they want to get a microchip implanted in their brains, as if the diamond's not enough. And I wonder if that would like mess with like the
nerve endings
the
and
waves,
stuff.
the wave signals of the microchip.
It just like bounces, it projects it.
Could you imagine?
Maybe it could like enhance.
Now we can see his thoughts. That'd be crazy.
Now he can see our thoughts.
Oh, that's even worse.
And our thoughts are you look stupid.
Idiot.
Just puts a little white dot to make it an eyeball.
But yeah, so what's this microchip thing about though?
Neuralink.
For what? I don't get
it's
it.
just to process shit more quicker and just like just make stuff
So
easier.
basically, humans are trying to become computers.
Yeah, we've been trying to become computers. We're practically cyborgs. We have a supercomputer.
Yes,
in our
but that's
pockets.
not physically attached to us. They're trying to like permanently implant something.
It's attached to me now.
Yes, I know people say like, "Oh, you're attached to your phone."
But everyone is attached to their phone. Take a phone away from someone from like 2 hours and they'll
I
freak
know,
out.
but you know what I mean. I mean a literal attachment.
Oh yeah, we're getting there. We're getting there.
That's
You know what?
It's like 10 more years.
Years ago, I realized that, so I have a no look back rule. So if I forget something, I don't go back for it. So
Yeah, we see how that turned out for you the other day. So maybe we should go back.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Blew a tire, stranded, can't call
Can't
for
call
help
nobody,
because you left your phone at
And
home.
didn't want to turn back, but that one I forgot about completely.
Yeah, sometimes I want to just get a flip phone. Sometimes.
Yeah, like
Flip
to
phones
only
just
use it for
remind
like
me.
calls and emergencies.
Yeah,
They just remind me of Digivices.
What?
that's the thing.
Digimon.
Digimon, digital monsters.
Digimon, digital monsters, something.
So the song is Digimon Digital Monsters. Digimons are the champions. I didn't know that.
They're better than fucking Pokemon.
I used to say Digimon Garden Champion. Like, because they're like guardians, right?
They technically are. Yeah,
That's
yeah.
what I used to sing until
Digimon
somebody was
was
like, no, that's not the words. And I was like, oh.
Digimon was very good.
Yeah.
Very
Yeah,
good show.
didn't watch it. Don't care. Never was into that shit. Digimon, Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon, any sort of mon, Dragon Ball Z, Naruto, Hamtaro, all that shit.
Hamtaro was great. I used to watch it
it
every day before school.
I know.
Honestly, for the longest, I thought they were the same. I thought Naruto was the name of the hamster. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna pretend to be something I'm not.
I used to watch Naruto. I used to watch Hamtaro.
See, right? Like they're very similar.
I used to watch Hamtaro and you know the Bugs Bunny and Tweety show, but when they were kids.
Yeah, I watched that too. Yeah.
Little Looney
Tunes.
something. Yeah.
I used to watch fucking Power Rangers and Ninja Force.
Oh, of course.
That was
The three of them. Oh, come on now.
shit.
Ninja Storm, Ranger form. Yes.
As a kid, the only the only thing close to anime that I ever watched was Sailor Moon, and I wasn't even a
You didn't
religious
watch
watcher.
Card Catchers?
I don't even know what that is.
Mystic Adventure.
I don't know what that is at all.
A quest for all time.
I used to
love
watch
that show so
Power
dope.
Rangers. I never watched Ninja Turtles. I did watch Power Rangers here and there, but I wasn't a huge fan. And they had that spin-off Beetleborgs that gave me nightmares, so I didn't like to watch
Power
it.
Rangers is a spin-off of Beetleborgs, actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Beetleborgs is actually old.
Yeah, well, I don't want to think about it
No,
even
don't.
now because I'm traumatized. It's like, you know how traumatizing it has to be to have a nightmare that you can remember vividly, like even as an adult that I was probably like 8 when I had that nightmare.
That's Japan, man. They come up with that crazy weird shit.
Yes, actually.
And like everyone I know and love turned, like my mom, everyone turned into a Beetleborg, chased me down the road.
Trying to save you, man.
No.
Like join us.
Do you guys watch Simpsons?
And I haven't watched them since.
Okay, there's an episode. It's an old episode where I guess Bart finds out he's having a sister. No, who's older? Lisa, right?
No.
No, Bart.
Bart. Okay, Bart
Bart's
finds
10,
out
Lisa's 8.
that they're having a baby, and he ends up going crazy because people are telling him different things about the baby coming, and he ends up like having a breakdown, and like around his head was like what people were saying. Lisa needs braces, dental plan, and there was like this whole like, oh, now there's a new baby sleeping in your room type of thing. And that used to scare the shit out of me because my mom was pregnant and had Dwayne, and then she got pregnant again with another baby. And then that's when I saw it. So I was just remembering like all the feelings with Dwayne, and I had a dream, and that was like I was Bart, and I was just freaking out because, and like to this day I still think about it. Yeah, that's my story.
I don't have any cool dreams that I think about. Mine are just night terrors.
Oh.
Oh boy.
Oh gosh. That's so dark. Oh no.
I had a scary one today.
Are you okay?
No.
Ooh.
Yeah, I had some, not a nightmare, but I had a weird dream, and I remember my dream. I'm like, okay, this is enough. Wake up. And I woke up, and it was 12:30. I'm like, perfect.
Oh, that's why you've been up for 5
Yeah.
hours?
Yeah.
I had a good
Maybe
dream
6
today.
now.
But I don't remember. But I remember it being good. I woke up just like, yeah.
I feel like most of the time I don't
7:30
dream,
in
or at
the
least I don't
morning.
remember it.
6:15.
Ugh,
You woke up at 6:15?
Yes, sir.
What time do you start work?
Fucking
too
8.
early.
Yeah.
Are you like one of those people like you wake up and like
I wake up just like, ah!
do you like make breakfast and get your day
If
started?
I feel like it.
You don't look like a breakfast guy.
It's because I'm lazy. But every time I have breakfast, I notice a big difference.
Well, yeah.
Like today, I didn't have breakfast, so I just want to stab people. But when I have breakfast, I don't want to stab
Hey.
people.
All right.
Watch yourself.
Note to self: make sure Hugh has breakfast. Interesting. All right. Well, Hugh, what is the Gorilla Glue Girl update? Because I know you were excited. He came in today. He's like, "Oh, I have a story for the podcast. There's an update with Gorilla Glue Girl." I'm like, "Yeah, I know." And he was like, "Oh man," like he thought he was the only one who knew.
She's
Go ahead.
40. When I found out that she was 40, that made it kind of sadder. The story, like what happened to her. Like,
But she looks good. Like if she was like
not her eyes.
27, I would believe it. If she was like, you know,
I
what I
thought
mean?
she was like in her
32.
20s. I thought she was
Well,
late
obviously
20s.
anywhere in between there.
No, man. She plastic surgeon saw her shit, and pretty much he gave her the surgery for free.
Yeah, it's
Give her
about
free.
$12,000 value.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
gave it to her for free. So he just
So
like,
all that money that you guys sent her
She's
didn't
raised
use
over
it.
$20,000 for her GoFundMe.
Yep, and she's gonna use it for herself.
Yep.
Well, apparently, so a lot of people thought that she started the GoFundMe for potential medical expenses, but apparently, because she did the Roz and Mocha show, like the Canadian.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, and she did a couple other interviews, but I was surprised. I'm like, Canadian radio, interesting. I'm like, they must have really sweetened the deal to get that scoop, because I know even like H3 was trying to get her on the podcast, and like they were communicating, but she just stopped responding. So I was like, oh wow. But yes. So I totally forgot what I was gonna say. Gorilla Glue Girl. Oh yes, okay. So she apparently in one of her interviews, I don't know which one, said that I guess she, like, the funds that she was raising, she said she started the GoFundMe because she would most likely have to buy like wigs and stuff. And everyone was kind of like, and yes, wigs can be pricey for sure. Problem. But people were kind of disappointed because like, oh, we thought it was like for medical expenses, not for wigs.
It is a medical expense.
No, like they meant like treatment to actually get the glue removed and stuff like that. And they were saying that like there was mixed stories, because one story was saying that the hospital, like she was at the hospital for 20 hours or 22 hours or something like that, and then they turned her away and then they gave her whatever. And then on an interview, she actually said that the hospital, she chose to leave the hospital because it would have taken like 20 hours, so that's why they sent her home with this stuff.
Whatever.
Yeah, so it was her choice to leave the hospital. So everyone's like, well, you're choosing to leave the hospital, blah blah blah. Like you essentially have no medical expenses.
Well, it's too late. They already donated the money.
No, I know. I mean, I feel like as they're hearing this, they're still donating, because I remember when I first saw the GoFundMe, because her goal was $1,500, and when I first saw it, it was already at like 3,000 something.
I saw it at like
Then it was like 9, then like 12, then 20. Yeah, so I mean, and people are like, why does she still have it open?
Good for
if
her,
people
man.
were donating you money.
I think everyone should have a GoFundMe every day. Just a different person every day.
It's my month.
Exactly.
Oh,
It's
like-
my day, not month. You just have 24 hours. That's
He's like,
it.
He's like, why? I want more
A month
money.
is too long. It's going to take forever to get through everybody.
Month.
It was still even every one person a day.
I know, but it's still
there's
better than a
billions
month.
Of people. Yeah,
it's
but
only 12 people a year.
imagine someone goes through their whole life.
You're dead. You
And
didn't
then
make it.
It's finally
You've
your
been
day.
giving
and you
everybody
die.
every day.
Nah, that wouldn't work. Oh God. But yeah, I don't know. I think. I mean, I wish her all the best.
I don't.
Wow.
Why?
I have no sympathy for this at all. I'm not even
just
like.
I didn't say I have sympathy. She did it to herself.
Exactly.
But I still wish her the best.
Like,
mean,
I'm
she
not
doesn't-
posting that on the internet. I don't know.
Well, you know what? I think, well, when she posted it, she said it's been like that for like a month. So I think at that
I still
point she
wouldn't
was
tell
like,
anybody.
true, because you look like an idiot. But it obviously paid off for her. She got $20,000 and she got it removed
That's
for
why I
free.
feel no
If
sympathy
she kept
and
it
I
to
don't.
herself, she probably would have that hairstyle for the rest of her life.
Yeah, it's a good hairstyle.
Yeah, it's like at least, your hair's forever done. Yeah?
No, just...
Yeah, but now there's like, and I'm pretty sure these people are trolling, but there's like the Gorilla Glue challenge where like women are like putting on wigs or like spraying Gorilla Glue in their hair, or I don't know if they're like, it's like, how do you troll when like you're actually showing someone spray, like you're showing the camera that you're spraying
Not really much of a troll.
the adhesive.
They're trying to take advantage of a moment.
Yeah, like I've seen people like spray it on like wigs, so it's like obviously like you just put a bad wig on, but like I saw one and it looked like it was on her actual hair. There was a girl who like apparently sprayed it on her coochie and it started burning,
Why would she
and
do
they had to
that?
pour milk on her
She was
vagina.
trying to wax.
Was it tape or spray? I thought it was spray. You think it's tape? Either way, it's stupid.
She's supposed to rip it off, but now it can't because it's it's Gorilla Glue tape.
Gorilla tape, no.
Yeah.
It's just
Pour milk to get
stupid.
it off?
No, well, when you eat something spicy, like milk helps.
Yeah,
So like she was like on the ground squatting and like in pain. So like someone off camera just took a jug of milk and was like pouring it on her
Did
cooch.
she get it off?
I don't know. It was like
I
a
don't know,
clip.
I don't know.
It was
Yeah.
just
You
I
just
didn't
see
see
it,
past the
her,
milk
and she
Why
was
would
pouring.
you
like
do that to your
dying.
vagina, man?
She was trying to wax.
So get whack.
The
It's
same
just
way the girl was trying to
stupid.
do her hair.
Get some honey. I don't know.
The unfortunate part is the ethnicity of these people. But
This is my month. Stop making us look bad.
Yeah, the internet has started a calendar. You know how like last year they started the calendar, like how to keep track of like all the months. So like January was the potential World War III. Then
Yes,
February,
I
I
remember
can't remember what it was, and then March was COVID, and like you know what I mean. What was February last year? I don't know. There was so much shit at the beginning of last year.
Day.
No, like a world event. So this year they're marking each month. So last month was the, the storming the fucking castle. And then this month is
Gorilla Month.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, not gorilla.
Because someone's gonna be like, gorilla month, girl, that's racist.
Well,
guys.
so that's another thing. So a lot of people
do
who
that.
don't believe in Tessica and what she's done. Well, I shouldn't say nobody believes in it, but people
it's
who
a religion now.
People who are like really hating on her. No, because she's had a lot of support, but there's a lot of people who are like, you're a fucking idiot, blah, blah, blah. They're calling her Gorilla Girl, but like they're like making it into a joke because she's black as well. Like,
of course people would.
Yeah, but it's like, come on, man. Really?
Yeah, but don't call it Gorilla Month then.
In my head, it's the internet. What would you expect?
Exactly, too. People are gonna like push. Let's see, the internet's just like, let's just keep pushing until we can push no further.
Yeah, I mean,
Don't call it Gorilla Month.
Obviously, no. I said Gorilla Month. It's like they have the calendar like on February. It's her face with the Gorilla Glue spray.
And then did someone label it like Gorilla Month?
No, that's what I said.
Oh, you said that. Oh,
Yeah.
I was gonna say because whoever made that up is obvious why they would say Gorilla Month. They're like,
no, but that's what I'm saying. But people are calling her Gorilla Girl and like making jokes to like like monkey jokes and stuff like that. And then
hey, a gorilla's not a monkey. It's a gorilla.
Is a gorilla an ape?
Yeah, it's in that family.
Yeah,
but they're all in the monkey family. Even we're in the monkey family. Like that girl.
Not that I thought we're apes.
Des used to call a monkey.
Yeah.
Rude.
I know. I took it back. I didn't take it back.
You didn't take it back.
I apologized if I made her feel a type of way.
Yeah, you did take it back. Last week when you said
What's
it,
done is
I
done.
was like, you called her a monkey because she's black. You're like, no, I called her a monkey because she looked like a monkey.
Yeah.
Called her a monkey because of her facial features.
Yeah. Some girl used to call me caterpillar eyebrows. I didn't cry about it.
Caterpillar.
There's a difference. Not a big difference, but there's a difference.
With what?
Monkeys and apes.
What is the difference?
One has an appendix, one doesn't, and apes are more intelligent.
Appendix or
Yeah.
appendage?
Appendix.
Appendix. Apes have an appendix, monkeys do not, and then apes are generally more intelligent, and monkeys are dumb.
Yeah, they refer to us as apes.
And
People just say monkey.
apes are like apes have like hit the next stage. They're starting to use tools and shit now, which is terrifying.
And they can speak.
No. Sorry,
God,
Planet of the
Caesar.
Apes.
I
Yeah,
know.
yeah.
I'll never forget that moment.
I loved it.
I
was like, yeah.
I loved it, but I was like scared, and I was like, okay, Caesar.
That was my Black Panther moment.
Oh God.
Yeah, I loved it. It brought so much joy to my heart.
I actually really enjoyed these.
The whole series was so great.
Yeah, the older ones I don't think I ever actually saw, but like the newer remakes in the last like decade, whenever they made them,
The older ones
they
are
were
slow.
Yeah,
Like,
they were
this day and
really
age
well
are very
done.
slow. No.
Love Caesar, and then he tried to like take over, and I was like, okay, just relax. But like, I also
But
understand.
if they did, we would get fucked up.
Just like that.
We would get fucked up.
What
They're a lot
is
stronger
a
than us.
chimpanzee?
Chimpanzees, pretty sure they're apes. I'm pretty sure. No, actually, no. I think they're no.
Because I feel like they act more like, you know what I mean? Like chimps are also very smart.
How do you spell chimpanzee?
Are you not typing it into Google?
I just put chip.
Chimp.
CHIMP.
I don't know what you heard
A-N-T.
about me.
What?
Sorry.
Oh, PIMP.
Yeah.
CHIMP. I'm a motherfucking CH.
Don't do that. Don't let them make memes about you.
You
It's an
started
ape.
it though.
Chimpanzee's an ape.
That's what I would think.
Chimpanzees
yeah.
are terrifying.
I would want
They're
one.
almost no, you don't. Why the? You did not hear the stories I talked about
Yeah,
earlier
yeah.
in the
Rip off
podcast?
my face, whatever.
Chimpanzees are
I still
fucking-
want one.
yeah,
I want to
you-
raise it as my
It's a
own.
little R-worded, but
Kingsley could what?
don't have it.
Kingsley could have a brother.
It would kill Kingsley.
No, Kingsley.
Yes.
Don't.
He did it.
But you know where you're gonna start.
I saw a lot of faces like that.
Jesus, Hugh. Okay, I feel
Don't
like
get a
everyone.
fucking chimp.
I'm not actually. It's not legal.
Just don't ever.
Honestly, there's so many animals that I would love to get
Like
if
what?
I could. Well, for the longest time, and I was 100% serious about getting a pig.
But you can't get them; they grow.
No, but that's fine.
So you want a full-size pig?
Yep.
Yeah, but the thing is, there's so many like bylaws where we live and stuff like that. So I gave that up.
So you have a farm.
But like in an ideal world, I would have obviously more doggies. I would have a chimp, a pig, probably a cow,
I want a cow.
Cows are such they're such gentle animals. They're like big dogs, honestly.
I want a cow. I would like a horse.
A horse or two.
I want a tiger. I just want to.
Honestly, if we're talking like aquatic creatures, I'll take a dolphin too.
I'll take a seahorse. I want to see them fuck.
I want to see the man give birth.
I want to see the man give birth.
See, but I feel like that's actually possible. Are you allowed to own seahorses?
I don't think so.
I'm a seahorse.
I'm sure there's like regulations on like the
On
tank and
everything.
shit, but like because they're not like huge creatures, so it's like I feel
They're
like
tiny. They're like
but it's just like jellyfish. Like you can't own
I'm a
certain
jellyfish.
types or most types of jellyfish.
Jelly.
Anyways,
That's the sound they make.
yeah.
When you
Okay.
take them out of the world, like jelly.
No, everyone who's watched SpongeBob knows that's not what they sound like.
What do they sound like?
I don't know.
They're in SpongeBob.
Yeah. Okay. So.
Yeah.
Who was the jellyfish in SpongeBob?
Oh my God.
He said, "Who was the jellyfish?"
He goes jellyfishing.
They were just floating around
yes,
like fucking
yes,
birds.
yes,
Who was the jellyfish?
pink
You.
stuff.
You're the damn
He
jellyfish,
said
you
the
idiot.
pink stuff.
No, you guys made it sound like it was a character, like a person.
It might as well have been. They had the mind of their own.
That's true.
Do you not get the reference here?
I do.
No, you
No,
don't.
I
I do. When they were dancing around the house, and then and I remember. It's just,
We'll give him that. We'll give him that.
I remember that episode.
He's like, I remember that one part.
And did you know that Squidward is an octopus?
Yes,
not
I
a
did.
squid. I feel like that's something you would know. I appreciate it.
Yeah, I know.
You know, a couple years ago, like as an adult, I was watching an episode of SpongeBob, and I was actually cackling because Plankton was like going on like one of his like tangents, and someone like I can't remember the episode. I'm for anyone listening, I'm sorry, but like he someone was kind of like like calm down, like what do you like you're going off. He's like in the middle of the street going on a rant about probably Mr. Krabs, and it was like an old lady, and he was like, "Shut up, you old bag of bones," and he was telling her like she's like 2 steps from death, and I was like, "This is a children's show." It was so
They had a lot of
funny.
adult jokes in that show.
Like I literally,
especially in the earlier episodes.
yeah, I literally, and this was I don't know, it was like high quality, so it wasn't super old, but I literally had to like rewind it, and I like
Played
took
it again?
I took a video and sent it to someone because it was so funny. It was so funny. Anyways,
Chocolate.
I love chocolate.
I love his driver's test. Like he never passed, and then finally she just like just go.
I like that the perfume episode when they're what was that episode about? When they're on the Flying Dutchman ship.
Oh yeah.
The perfume out, because it's so true for me, because perfume fucks me up.
And then there's a whole theory about the secret formula
It's crab.
that they say it's crab meat because there's no other crabs in
That
Bikini
makes
Bottom.
There's also
There are, but like they're not in Bikini Bottom. Like because Mr. Krabs had his friends that came,
Yeah.
and they were all like super cheap and whatever, but they don't live there.
Well, they're
And like not even his daughter's a crab, so it's like
well, crabs are like bottom dwellers, so they're probably in the what was the other city called? The one that was
Lower, right?
Yeah.
And SpongeBob ended up falling off the cliff.
Yeah, I can't remember.
They were so weird.
rock bottom.
Yeah,
They're
yeah. It
probably
was
all
called
at
Rock Bottom.
Makes sense. They're
No, but they weren't there because you see
there.
those creatures.
Yeah, they
those are
weren't
like
there.
they're like.
But they didn't really go that far in the rock
That
bottom.
looked
They
like
just went to the bus station.
what was that place? You know what I'm talking about? The nuclear bomb.
Chernobyl.
Yeah, they
That's what
look.
the sea is.
It literally looks like the Chernobyl of the sea, like the people. Yeah, unfortunately, I was gonna say I think we're gonna wrap it up here.
Yay.
I think that's it
I'm
for this
doing
week's
so
episode.
great.
Thank you guys so much for tuning in. You can find us on our social media at This Square Room, Instagram, Twitter, all that good stuff. We also have a Tumblr. We also have a Reddit, but Hugh's supposed to be in charge of that and doesn't do anything on there. But yeah, we're on all major podcast platforms, so tell a friend. Even if they don't listen on the same platform as you, they can definitely find us. And worst comes to worst, we also upload all of our episodes on YouTube. They're not video episodes yet, but the episode is there, so you can definitely listen on YouTube as well. And that's about that. So thank you guys so much for listening. We will see you next Tuesday.